All right, I'm in. Oh, I'm really big.
I'm in.
I'm in. Hello, everybody. Hello, Bat Bunch. Hello,
Oh.
Shroommates.
Hi, Bad Bunch. Hi, Shroommates. There we go. Now I'm less tall. Thank you for shrinking me.
Oh.
Hi. We were together last week, but we should do introduction anyways. Oh wait, I didn't send either of my things that said I was live, actually. I had all that time and I didn't hit enter.
Me too. That's what I'm doing.
I saw yours go live and you tagged me and I was like, oh, how did I write that like 4 whole minutes ago and then not do it? Hang on.
Scuff. Okay.
There we go. We got this. Pros. There we go. Now we're good. Alright, there we go. Now introduction, maybe.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Alright. Hey, Bat Bunch. Hey, Shroommates. My name is Yam Albat. I do a lot of things, but I mainly have a podcast about creator help on YouTube and Twitch, and evidently today we are talking about my side passion project, which is Project Vtuber Agency. I am make it a little visual novel.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. So you're gonna see my OCs. 100% original. Do not steal.
I mean, they are. They are 100% original. Do not steal.
Yeah. Do not steal.
Do not steal, but do draw fan art of them, maybe, if you want, if you so wish.
Yeah. Oh, I should also make it evident that there's a Discord specifically for this art project.
Ah, that might be good. I can stick that in my YouTube description also.
Okay, let me give it to you.
Thanks.
Here it is. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna post it in my chats as well.
Yam's wings are real wings. They're just folded in right now so that Yam doesn't block my face.
Yeah, you want me to slap her in the face real quick?
Slap me in the face real quick. Oh. Thanks.
Yep.
Does Yam have preferred pronouns? Good question.
She, her.
There we go. Also, I'm Squiiji. I forgot. I was supposed to introduce myself too. Hi, I'm Squiiji, freelance artist Fungi, art educator. Today, I am putting my year and some change of experience in critiquing VTuber designs, but also my several years of critiquing character designs, to work. We're gonna help Yam out. We're gonna take a look at the OCs that are for this game and suggest some angles for modification. To look at work.
Yeah.
I'm they them also. Maybe. So, there we go. I'm going to pin Yam's comment. Let's see. Let me pin things from your chat to my chat. Yes. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you.
Wow.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yay.
Very powerful. All right. So, in the effort of not holding you hostage for 4 hours, do you want to explain the concept of your game?
Yeah, so, essentially, I have been a VTuber manager since 2023, and I've worked in some crazy VTuber agencies with crazy happenings.
Yes.
And I think, like, if anyone here is a VTuber fan, I know not all of us are, but if anyone's, like, familiar with the, like, corporate side of VTubing, not just, like, the fun guys on Twitch doing this for a hobby, you will know that there are some crazy VTuber agency stories out there. So essentially, I want to take my experiences and the experiences that we've heard over the years and make a parody of like Doki Doki Literature Club, Needy Streamer Overload, that kind of vibe where it's like it starts fresh and happy and cute and then it devolves. It devolves into a more of a psychological horror experience. So that is more or less what the concept of this game is. Yes.
Yay! I am so excited. I feel like that's so fun. I feel like that is something that is so topical to this community, as you have said.
This game has been like brainstorming for a few months before everything exploded. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, this has been in the thought. Yam has been thinking long and hard about VTuber agencies since even before the most recent waves of insanity have hit. So
Yes.
apparently this is something that's always relevant, as much as maybe we wish it wasn't. But what can you do?
It's aging like a fine wine, unfortunately.
Yeah. How long before? Yeah, how long have you been thinking about this? It's been a while.
Oh gosh, I think I started it over winter break-ish time, so over 6 months now, yeah.
Not before The Happening. There may have been a The Happening that you guys are referencing that was older, but there is a The Happening, I feel like, every 3 months, so. We've just had a big one recently, unfortunately. But...
They're talking about the agency that I escaped from with, you know, skin of my teeth situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause, you know, I've been a part of some fires, let's just say.
Not fires that Yam contributed to, just you were hanging out while everything was on fire.
Oh yeah, it was like the this is fine puppy moment for sure, a lot of the time. Yeah. I want to disclose that I have had some good times in agencies as well, and I'd like to highlight those in this game as well. But you know, the things that get big is the fires.
As is with all news, bad news is more sensational, unfortunately. What can you do?
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
we have characters. So I will, let's see, I should have had, let me pull up the graphic of all of your fellas, because I'm sharing my screen into Yam so that Yam can have visual. Let me pull up the one of all 4 characters.
Yeah, let me go over...
So that we can show you and you can explain just your,
Okay. Yeah, let me grab my lineup. Oh gosh.
Oh, you
I
teleported!
didn't save my lineup.
Here, let me go to where my room is too. You teleported for me also, so I'll have to rearrange where you are, but that's okay.
Scuff already? In a Yam stream? Unheard of.
It's the 2 of us combined, so it's gonna be more. Oh, so your thing does the same thing mine does, where it auto teleports you to the corner that you want to sit in. But I have you in the opposite corner, so I just have to move you over. There we go. Got it.
Let me put it. Yes.
Jikoshi, thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy getting to rotate with us.
Window capture. Okay, here we go. I have the stuff ready. Do you have the stuff ready?
Oh, I got stuff ready. I'm ready.
Okay. So from the lineup I sent, I'll go from left to right, kind of introducing these characters if you want.
Yeah, that's perfect. I got all 4 visible.
Let me pull up my bios. Okay. So I've got a generation. This is Gen 1 of VHappy. VHappy is the VTuber company.
Oh, can we have the logo?
Their slogan is don't.
Logo is so good.
Yeah.
We have the logo. The logo is so good.
Don't worry, be happy.
Don't worry, be happy. Is that not so clever? I love that. Just like conceptually, also on the basis of all the agencies that are like, we're talent first. We're better than the other agencies. All of our talents are very happy, and we take really good care of them. The ones who like are the loudest about that are the ones that are doing actually the worst job of being that way. So.
Oh, for real? Why? I lost the logo.
No!
Hold
No!
on. VTuber game. Here it is. Be happy. Yeah. Okay. I forgot that I didn't call it. I didn't have the VTuber game name yet when I made this file, so I was like searching up Project VTuber Agency and it wasn't coming up. But yeah, here it is. This is the logo.
Don't worry, be happy.
Oh! Yeah, don't worry, be happy. VHappy Entertainment is the company that is totally good and nothing evil about it, nothing at all. Don't read into your contract too much.
Yeah, when you're here, you're family.
Exactly. What is this Olive Garden?
Wait, that is the Olive Garden slogan. of combo.
Oh, I should announce it in the Discord that this stream is happening. Hold
Oh,
on.
mayhaps also, yeah.
I
And look at
forgot.
this cute logo.
I forgot that I should announce it in the Discord. Hold on.
That's okay.
Announcements at everyone, really quick.
Sounds like I might need a lawyer to join. No. Be Happy does not. You don't need a lawyer to join. You trust
Oh.
them, right? Yeah, you should trust them. Why wouldn't you? They have no
Oh.
track record. Why
I
wouldn't you?
almost did it. I almost did it in the wrong server.
Whoopsie. That's my constant fear. I've done this before where I accidentally type out my entire going live announcement in my commission server, and I'm like,
Yeah.
those 4 people who would get pinged by that, not helpful.
It was like, you're about to ping over 500 people. Are you sure? I'm so glad that it like.
Oh,
Uh.
interesting.
Okay. Anyways, let me grab up my character bios. Okay, so the first girl, the tall girl who looks
Hang on,
like
let me
she's
get the
from
girls
Genshin
back.
Impact.
My mouse isn't working. Hang on. Okay, yeah, there we go.
No worries. Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Hey, tall girl looks like she's from Genshin Impact. Her username is Chrysanthemado, but everyone calls her Chris. It's play on words, chrysanthemum and maid. She is a maid from a fantasy world with magic mirror powers. I want to learn how to like maybe show that more in her design today, but she makes like voice actress, ASMR content, and plays a lot of like gacha games. And then second one with the unicorn horn here, her name is Hoshizora Hime. Her name here is Hime, meaning princess, and Hoshizora, meaning starry sky. She dreams of being a Kaigai idol. She is a North American virtual VTuber, but you know, she would love to move to Japan and become a full-time Kaigai idol. She quit her corporate job for this, and
Whoa.
she definitely she loves to release a ton of songs all the time. Her fans call her a workaholic because they do not know where all of this, like, how is she recording this many songs in the time allotted. And then next over is Posy Pocket. Posy Pocket is a gaming cat gremlin VTuber. She is really into esports, really into first-person shooters, and she's got this gap moe thing going on where she looks really cute, but she's like she looks like a cinnamon roll, but she can actually kill you type of vibes. She is ranked platinum in a very popular competitive tactical shooter named Valiant. And
I love legally distinct tactical shooter.
yes. And when she isn't doing FPS because her manager doesn't let her just stream FPS 5 times a week, she is trying to beat world records and host tournaments with other VTubers.
Ah, okay.
Okay, and then the very last girl, she has no bio yet. I literally finished her design last night. Her name is Toodles Auguste. She is a clown VTuber who basically took her career of being a nurse and a children's entertainer at hospitals and wanted to translate that into VTubing. So essentially, she signed a contract with Be Happy to try and, you know, bring more attention to, you know, her interesting VTuber concept. But unfortunately, when the game starts, you find out that she has graduated and Be Happy is in terrible controversy because they managed to rip her IP away from her. And now the real person behind Toodles can no longer dress up as her clown character and entertain for children's hospitals because she no longer owns that clown persona.
Whoa, so we're really like going into like real world too. Like she lost her
she lost her character, her clown persona that she's had since clown college. Happy has ripped it away from her, and the fans are very upset. So when the game starts, you are the new manager because the old manager saw this fire and was like, bye.
Bye. Let me out of here. No thanks.
So now you're in charge of the first 3 girls, and you are trying to calm the fans because the fans of Toodles were very, very passionate fans. And therefore you have this balance of needing to give all the remaining VTubers what they need to be happy while also trying to salvage the reputation of the company. Yes.
Oh boy, they're saying, wow, this sounds so real. We have had a lot of time. I say we, Yam also mostly has had a lot of time to witness all of the potential tears involved in this industry.
I have essentially, I'm writing from my experiences in Minecraft.
So if it sounds real to you, make sure we put the disclaimer, the classic, the people and companies depicted in this piece of media are exclusively works of fiction.
That's the first thing you're gonna see when you open the Project VTuber agency game. Is everything is it's not based on real life.
Any likeness to real life events or experiences is purely coincidental.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so funny.
But yeah, the first 3 VTubers were designed by the company. I should distinguish this. So the first 3,
their company. This one is like an adopt.
Yeah.
Okay.
So essentially, these 3 got casted as models that the company, always owned. Whereas Toodles, she has her own character concept based on her real clown persona. So she should look a little bit different than the other 3. That is purposeful.
Yes, and we are trying to hit the tropes like that. We're leaning into the tropes, and I asked Yam before we went live just to clarify. I believe the answer was yes. We are trying to lean into sort of the quintessential flaws that VTuber designs have. We're not going for 10 out of 10 designs here. We're going for designs that lean into the way VTubers are designed.
Yes. It should be obvious to the point of parody, essentially. Yes. I'm trying to make parody designs, for sure, so that's why I came to EG, because they have, a huge backlog of VTuber critiques.
I feel like I've looked at more VTubers in depth than probably any other person on this planet, if I had to make an educated guess.
Yes, I would agree!
I've looked at 100 on stream, and I've looked at 200 off stream, so I've spent in-depth time with over 500 VTuber designs at this point, and it's only been a year, so not to toot my own horn, but I know a little bit about what goes on.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed.
So we will make sure all those tropes are happening. Hey Yam, would you like to play bingo?
Yes, let's play bingo!
I have a VTuber design bingo, and I think that if we do not manage to get bingo from these designs, then it means that there's a flaw in the character designs here immediately.
Yeah, we need to add something.
We genuinely have to get bingo. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
So, why don't we just play bingo, just first, fast, quick. I'm gonna copy and paste mine in here so you can see what mine looks like.
Yes,
just by looking at the way that they are currently. Oh, this is so funny. I already have one of the things that's on here as a suggestion. Okay.
Good.
So, let's see. Let's here's my bingo. I'm doing a nice little split screen situation. So,
okay.
What do I have already?
B. We've got techwear.
Yeah, we have techwear.
Yeah. Okay.
Do not have a demon concept. That's okay.
We have a magical being, but yeah, not demon.
Yeah. Do we have a body harness?
I tried to kind of emulate it with Chris, but I don't know if it's really.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. We might lean a little bit more into that. I was going to suggest it even for your idol, maybe, but we'll leave that off. We do have a uniform-inspired outfit.
Yes.
We do have pink hair.
Yep.
I am gonna beg for more exaggeration on at least one of them, but more so
Okay,
just to fit
sounds
the way
good.
that it goes. Spirit or ghost theme, no, that's okay.
No.
That'll come into play later, whether or not I forget a ladder, that's not related. You have paragraph concept explanations for all of them, which is a good move.
We've got lore, yes.
Yes. You have no weight in the silhouette of at least one of these.
Yep.
Light hair and pale skin, you got it!
Oh, yeah! And the interesting thing is not all of these girls have pale skin in real life.
Yes. Yes,
Yep.
of course. Off-the-shoulder jacket.
Yep.
Free. Crop top.
Yep.
There are
Gold
kind
eyes.
of gold eyes, and I'm even gonna make you
Yeah.
make them more gold, so we have bingo already.
Yes.
I don't know how much rotation I'm gonna do. This is gonna be depending on if I goof things up. We do have an idol.
Yep. We got some thigh highs.
Yeah, we get thigh highs. We have pastels.
Uh-huh.
No men's form of our struggle, but that's because none of these are trying to be that.
Yep.
I'm not actually making anyone's shoes bigger this time. Although maybe I will for your clown.
Okay.
We'll see. Maybe. That's a maybe.
Yeah, we can. She gets to have her own kind of thing going
Yeah.
on. She's my sanity because designing these made me insane. So
Yeah.
she's the place I get to have fun.
Yes! I think she is where I would put like my actual attempts at a 10 out of 10 into. Because she is not going to be subservient to what a VTuber corporation is going to want.
Exactly.
We do have waist length or longer hair.
Yep.
And we do have the I have to pee pose on 2 of them.
Yes.
So this is 3-way bingo. Yeah, I don't even get bingo when we look at 6 models on stream a lot of the time, so I think you've done a good job.
Okay, good.
Incredible. Yeah, we are halfway to a blackout bingo. I don't think we'll get a blackout bingo just because some of these are too specific, potentially, but okay. So there's all that. I did use all my bingo karma in the stream. Yeah, I need you to know I never win bingo, so I'm really happy.
that's
I just
funny.
won 3 times,
That's
so thank you.
funny.
So,
Yeah.
I will get us started with Chris. So here she is. Immediately, I can tell that this is a Genshin Impact inspired design, and do you want to know how I can
Good.
tell? There's like 2 things that really give it away.
The random gold accents.
Yes!
Okay.
Yes. Random gold accents and the color palette.
Okay, good. I actually took the color palette from a Genshin character.
Hell yeah.
Or several. Yeah, several.
Yeah, oh, yes, because there are multiple that have this color palette.
Yeah.
The classic, you know him, you love him, Hoyoverse loves to include this. It is the black, white, a color, a metal palette. You, by adding a
Yes, that's
secondary color is
exactly.
nice, and I'm so glad that you've done it.
I was struggling to make this seem appealing.
Ah.
Oh wow, your Shermate actually guessed who I got the color palette from. Yes, Noelle.
Who is it from?
Noelle. She's like a
Oh, she's the battle mage, right?
Yes.
Or
yes.
battle knight, or
Battle
maid knight. Yeah, sorry, all the wrong words.
So I took a little
Okay.
bit from her, and then there was another like girl who fights with a staff. I got from her as well. Mainly, I was just this one is the one I struggle with the most because this is very different from how I usually design. I don't like detail. I don't like I don't like cutouts, and I don't know if I've made the cutouts in the actual appealing places because
You're not that kind of person.
You know, as we like established in our Sonic collab, I don't want to romance any of the characters. So
yeah.
it's a little difficult for me to know like what makes spice appealing, you know?
Yeah, and unfortunately, I know what those things are from just like exposure to them, but I'm so abysmally asexual that I'm like, I don't know. But through osmosis, I've learned what generally those things are, kind of. So,
Okay.
I got some thoughts here?
Yeah, if you have thoughts, let me know.
So, I also have spent so much time looking at Hoyoverse designs, so that I think also helps me. So we'll just kind of go through sequentially all of my like little edits. Oops, they're all toggled on right now, so I'm gonna do them like one at a time. So first things first, I do just think that we could make the eyes just a little bit stronger, because I know that you are going for that low contrast thing, But
Yeah,
we can still leave them gold. Because, man, gold eyes, they love doing that in Genshin Impact and all those games.
Yeah.
And it's like one of my like biggest pet peeves because it's so low contrast and it does nothing to make the focal point work, unfortunately. But here, at least, the gold that you've chosen is a darker gold. It's darker than the hair and the skin color is, so it does provide a little bit of contrast. So I just pulled the gold that you had elsewhere and moved it here. Also, this is a funny thing that I don't know if you were doing on purpose because I know that we've talked before about how agencies sometimes ignore TOS guidelines in their character designs or in their
Yes, that's
VTubers.
exactly, you know, what I was trying to do. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll give her the exact Twitch no-no.
Yeah, so I am going to cover it just so that I don't get Twitch no-no'd.
Yeah, so I'm considering a stream safe checkbox. I asked my developer friend and said, yes, stream safe checkboxes are doable because as long as the CG can be easily swapped out, we can have a panel there for anyone who doesn't want to see it.
Very good.
Sorry, I didn't provide you with
this.
One. Yeah.
But I figured you were doing that intentionally. It's so funny to me how many agencies have VTubers who just totally violate TOS and somehow either get away with it or don't.
Not all the VTubers are comfortable with it either.
Yeah.
There's plenty of VTubers who aren't even comfortable with the amount their model has. I'm just like, what? You didn't consult them before you put them in this? Like, that's so weird to me.
Well, because their model was designed before they were cast.
Right.
So why would they? And I guess the same could go for here. I wonder if that would be an interesting just like character trait for this character is that she's like minorly, ever so slightly uncomfy with it.
So she's not uncomfy with it, but Hime is. Hime is very say-so, and so whenever she's on collab with Chris, she puts Chris's model so low that you can barely see her. Because she's just so uncomfortable with the idea of, like, that amount of skin on her say-so stream, and then they get in a fight over it, so, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because the funny thing here is that you actually have shown less skin than most designs of this nature do also at the same time. You have put this like mesh over things, which if we were aiming for like strong character design, the fact that you've done that is good because it makes it less distracting, there's less high contrast, but it makes it less accurate to VTubers and to Genshin Impact designs.
True.
So think about that. I didn't change it because to me that would be like antithetical to me as a person to give you more of that. But if you really want to lean into that like end of the satire, bring her arms out, and you don't need that mesh panel in there. They probably wouldn't put those things on them.
I probably leaned on it just because I as Yam also did that to my VTuber model to make myself more modest, and I'm just like, I need to get out of the safety zone here, you know?
Yeah. So we'll get you out of the. We'll get this girl out of the safety zone, maybe. I didn't remove it, but like maybe that will be a note that I can just add here really quickly just so that we have a visual reference of it.
Right.
I'm gonna bring her arms back in, and man, that does not help with the focal point, but that's okay because this type of VTuber would 100% have the focal point, not be the face. It would 100% be
my necklace,
something
Scott.
else.
Look at my necklace.
Yeah, so
we'll
get
physics on my necklace.
We'll get to that. I have some slight thoughts about that, maybe. But there we go. So bring the arms back in. For as much as it doesn't help with clarity, unfortunately, that is how they would do it. It hurts me to do this. The other thing that you did was you did something called bottom weighting. I feel weird. I'm like critiquing you for doing the right thing in a lot of this, which is so funny. You did bottom weighting, which is that you put the darkest elements on the lower part of the design, so that way the design feels grounded. These designs don't do that, though. They put the darkest color everywhere so that you get all this banding and contrast everywhere. So this would be my edit.
Okay.
For accuracy's sake. But I do have a move, at least, that does prevent the legs from being as contrasting. You have this little spiky thing on these cuffs that I feel like might work better down here. Just so we can pretend that the middle of the body is the focal point.
Okay,
and not the knees. Yeah. Are we using the rubric today? Oh, that's a question. We are not using the rubric today because these are not intending to be 10 out of 10 designs. We can maybe use the
They're
rubric
actually,
for the clown. But some of
Yeah,
my
we
critiques
can-
are making it have less points. I know turning the arms lighter makes it feel wrong, but unfortunately, that's what they would do. I'll turn it off just so it doesn't bug me, but you cannot tell me that that's not what they would do. Let's see, what else did I have here? Oh, so making the design is actually, if we're thinking about Genshin and that kind of VTuber design, it's actually too asymmetrical, but
Really?
I actually don't want you to change that. I might actually make it ever so slightly more asymmetrical, because if we are still trying to design an appealing character that people will want to look at, making it as symmetrical as most of the Genshin characters are and most of like that kind of VTuber is still kind of antithetical to having a character design that people will want to draw, maybe. The other things were kind of stuff where people will be like, whatever, and overlook it and just modify colors themselves. But if the specific cut of items isn't still appealing, that could still be troublesome, maybe. So I thought we could move one of the hip tassels at least and make it bigger, so it's more exaggerated.
Okay. Yep.
We also get into the, you put filigree in here. I think we need more. Just a little bit.
Do it.
A little bit more filigree. And like, even I was going in for like real small details of like just dots along things. Trying to have a consistent shape language where you've got all these round shapes, and she is ASMR and maid, and I think that she is also going to, whether this is the intent or not, but she's going to appeal to the people who are looking for the like mommy VTuber crowd.
Yes, that's the exact, she is supposed to be that archetype.
Yeah, so nice round friend shaped things. So making all of your filigree nice and rounded will be good for that.
Okay. Yeah, so I was wondering, so I'm struggling with this level of detail because I never do it, but like the trim of her like, yeah, I don't know how to do the Genshin swirlies. It just kept looking like AI art. I'm gonna be real.
Find antique mirrors or antique frames. They have really good, like, simplified filigree, so that way you don't have to go overboard to the point of the way Genshin and Honkai Star Rail does it, but then you can still have, like, a good reference point for it. That's what I tend to look at. And then I did have two specific Genshin characters that I think you should look at for this design if you haven't already, which are, Shenhe. I'm gonna say their names wrong, because I say every name wrong, unfortunately.
That's okay.
This is across all franchises. Shenhe and Yunjin.
Okay.
Because they both used like the tassel motif, but the one, I think it's Shenhe? Shenhe, is that how you say it?
Spell it?
Thanks. Shenhe.
Shenhe.
Shenhe. Yun space Jin.
Yunjin.
Yunjin, okay. Shenhe and Yunjin. So I think Shenhe, I believe, has these sort of like mesh panels on her.
Okay.
But she has a good example as to, maybe I should just open her. I googled her earlier for this. I'll open her as an example.
As long as she's Twitch safe.
She is, I believe.
Okay, good.
Grab her from her art. She is a hip cutout, but I don't think they're gonna get mad about that. There. So, do you see how she has this mesh fabric, but she has these like floral
details in the mesh.
Yes,
oh my gosh.
details in the mesh. So you could go for details in the mesh, and then she does also have a slightly similar like tassel thing happening.
Yeah.
Ever so slightly, so that might be a good point of reference for those couple of things.
Good.
Come back here. Nope, wrong girl. Here we go. Back to this girly. I think it was for consistency. Let me figure out what layer it was on. Was it this? Maybe? What did I do here? Oh, I was just changing some of the ribbons to being more like cord.
Yowdy.
Yeah, because then that adds a little bit of silhouette, but then if you have 3 little loops that can move, then we can do the, aha, look at my necklace! The more movement there will be around this area of the body, the more it'll fit this type of VTuber.
Yeah.
So yeah, tons of tassels. What else did I add in this layer? I think I was just playing with some of the shapes a little bit. I'm not really sure. Can't remember. Yeah, just... Oh, I exaggerated her headpiece a little bit, I think, too. Oh, and I made her frills here like spill out across these items. That's just like a drawing thing.
Yeah.
For like depth. But then also if you do end up making these live 2D models, that would be a lot of work. But the ruffles can then move. This thing can have like movement, 'cause it seems like it might also be fabric. This can move. These, if they're tall enough, can have some movement. Like, exaggeration.
Yeah. My chat's telling me to look up the Lunar New Year Shenhe. I have it here.
Ah, okay. They're saying, love the fact that EM tried to make it crazy in design, only to still make a well thought out design that is still stronger than than agencies. Yeah, it's...
Well, I will say I have been a part of agency generation planning before on the it feels weird to call it professional level because, you know, agencies can be 3 guys in a Discord. Technically professional, but like, I don't feel like it, right?
I know,
and it's just, it feels like pulling teeth to get what I wanted out of that generation, honestly. I had to settle for basically, okay, everyone has different hair color. That's what I had to settle on as like the compromise.
Oh god. Yeah. Yes, agencies do have a lot of limitations getting in the way of good design, and it's also a lot of things coming from people who don't know how to make effective designs, who are trying to push the direction of it. So Yam is ending up with stronger designs because there's no pushback happening here from the people who are trying to control what they look like. Yeah. We're not trying to clock agencies today. That's not not our intent. Let me see. Did you find that Shenhe?
I did. I said it in your Discord?
Oh, in my Discord?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh, I still had an image open, so it didn't show it. Oh, yeah, it's similar, like, because that's another thing I'm going to say, is that, the thing that this type of design also loves to include is pattern work. Yam, have you done pattern work before?
Yeah. No. Honestly, I've never put patterns on designs other than, you know, like the washi tape trick where you can take like an X-Acto knife and cut out washi tape patterns to put on your drawings. I love doing that. Yeah. But this kind of like unique pattern work that's not like a repeating pattern kind of thing, I'm really struggling with.
You could still use a repeating pattern. I think that would still be okay. I did fully redesign your little skirt cape thing because it felt a little strange with the white being down there in the way that they tend to, where they often put a pattern on the inside, and I was just referencing some of the, like, you have these, like, little points on things. Don't have to go with that pattern. And then they loved doing more of that big old gold swirling stuff, and it could be another motif reference of whatever this is, perhaps. Down to there. I think I also was just clarifying edges a little bit somewhere, but yeah, that this already is also adding to asymmetry in a way that they wouldn't. There we go. Okay, so yeah, pattern. Did I have another thing? Oh, this is like just a character design thing in general, which is the fact that even though they wouldn't, Genshin might not do that. So many of their 3D models look like wet dogs. You can still rise above and make the hair fluffier, so that way there's more weight.
Yeah. I think that's a good change, yes.
And I was just adding more flow to the hair, like, that's framing the face also.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Yeah. That's also very VTuber-y, so that's good.
Yeah. VTubers love their waist length hair. I'm surprised that wasn't on Bingo. Oh wait, no, it was on Bingo. I did get that on the Bingo. What else did... Oh, I had a question. This is like just a clarity question. Is her hair in a ponytail? Yeah,
so there's a ponytail, like a braided element that wraps back around. It's like a braided design that wraps back and then becomes a ponytail at the back. Okay. I'm sorry I don't have like a turnaround to show you.
No, you're good. But here's the thing. If you're going to be seeing them primarily from the front, it's a visual novel, especially if you go for the route of making them live 2D, you might just want to make her ponytail a little bit higher so that we can see it over the top of the little maid cap.
Oh, yeah.
So even if you just had like a little like this thing.
I think I originally had that in the sketch and it just got lost.
It might have been covered by having this over it, but
I think that's what happened, yeah.
If you just were to have, just like, whoop.
Yeah.
Something like that. Maybe it could be narrower, but...
She's supposed to have, like, crazy excessive hair, like, a lot of the the tropes of
Yes.
VTubers. Less Genshin, because Genshin 3D models, you know. But
Mhm.
the VTubers that have like 500 strands that the rigger has to rig. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I have 45 just for reference, guys. I have 45 strands of hair
On you?
on my model. Yeah, this is 45.
Golly.
I know.
Oh
Pray for my
gosh.
rigger.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would have thought that I would be, yeah, I finally figured out why I get rejected for commission work constantly, and it's apparently not even the bottom of my hair. We thought it was because my hair has like crazy accurate perspective stuff going on.
Yeah.
It's not. It's because they don't want to deal with my onion. They like don't like the perspective of the onion for some reason, which I don't understand. It's so simple.
So it's very simple, yeah.
I don't understand, but I had like very specific conversations with 3 different people where they were like, can we just draw you with that thing on top of your head down? And I was like, well, then I don't have a face. The onion is what I call my little sprout on the top of my head. And I was like, wow, that's actually fascinating.
That's weird, because I feel like my wing bangs that technically don't make too much sense if you think about them too hard, would be more rejected, but they're not.
Yeah, no. I really don't know how or why, but it is interesting. Yeah, I think it's deceptively tricky, and I've also drawn myself so much that I know how to do it. And I also did the art for the thing that I wanted. I just needed someone to rig it for me. Alas. Anyways, just while we're thinking about live 2D things, I'm tangenting accidentally. Lock in, e.g. Okay. Yeah, hair over the top, so we can tell that this is, in fact,
huge ponytail, yeah.
Huge ponytail, yes. Is there anything else? I think that might be the bulk of what I had for this. Let me check my notes. I will send you, Yam, I have like almost 12 pages of bulleted notes.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Of course! I'm excited about this project. And I'm very happy that I get to contribute, even if it's just in a little bit of pushing things in directions.
I appreciate it. What about the trim of the boots and the sleeves? I'm struggling. They look a little like I don't know what to do there. That's
what do you mean?
One of the parts of the gray trim with the like spikes. I don't know. Like I saw that in Genshin design, but I just don't know if it fits.
I think it's fine. I think that it's good to have. Okay. You have a lot of very similar shapes throughout, with things being round or this sort of like 3 ring shape pattern. I think it is good to have something that is a contrast, all that roundness, and it is sort of reminiscent of, you know, fluff or folds or feathers in a way that might relate to like maids and stuff like that. Things that are still soft, but it is adding at least a contrasting element. And I think that that's one of those little moments where we are going to allude ever so slightly to the fact that, like, you know, she does look very round and welcoming and friendly, but if she is quite inappropriate, that might allude to the fact that she's got a little bit of an edge to her. She's still mature, for that sake. So I didn't mind them the way that they were. If you shape them, instead of like, because right now they're kind of gestury, but if you shape them, I'm just kind of drawing this on the side. I'm going to draw it in black just so you can see. But instead of like, okay, apparently I can't draw. Hang on, try again. Instead of like this, if they're all like very like petal-like.
Oh, petal-like. Yeah.
Or like you could even have them like taper in like this, because her name is Chrysanthemum, right? So I was thinking they were a reference to flower petals, but I wasn't certain.
Yes. All the like the ruffles and stuff is trying to mimic the flower. The shape of her skirt is trying to mimic the flower. Yeah. I wanted to try and avoid just tacking the flower on. So that's kind of my design challenge here. I appreciate you doing that.
But they wouldn't do that. They would just stick the flower on her.
Giant chrysanthemum on her.
They would. Even the character I think that you were referenced, which is what, Noelle? Noelle just has like roses on her.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So yeah, don't fear doing that. It's okay without it, but they would do it. They would not be bothered with doing it.
I might put it in the center of her chest then, just to be super duper obvious. Yeah, that like, yeah, we could just make that a full-on chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemums are shaped like this, right? They're just kind of like many...
Yeah, they're literally just like a circle of a million petals.
Okay. Honestly, you could even do that with this and just make it like really like so many little points to it.
Right.
if you didn't want it to be so sharp, but you could still make it like sharp if you wanted to. Also,
Yeah.
for clarity, to make sure that will also clarify that this is a ponytail, if this continues behind the head, that might also help us read it that way.
Oh, yeah.
Where, like, it almost becomes, like, the bottom part of, like, a bonnet of some sort. Even if we, like, saw it, like, down in here, maybe, like, it just wraps all the way around.
Oh, that would make more sense, yeah.
Because I wasn't really sure where it was ending at that point. For a second, I
Right.
thought she had, like, angel wing ears. So it might also be good to see, like, an earring or
That it's a
something,
claw.
or... Yeah, so that it's something that goes
Okay.
all the way around the head.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. She has, like, a lot of lore. She's, like, out of all the VTubers, she's the most interested in, like, continuing her lore, and she voice acts her, like, own lore videos and stuff. That's, like,
Ooh,
her
okay.
stuff.
Mhm,
So I
mhm.
might think of, like, a lore-specific earring. Because the way that, like, lore VTubers kind of work in agencies is they're already given a model, and they kind of have to, like, somehow make a what's it called? They have to somehow make a story out of a pre-existing design. So a lot of the times, like, tiny little design elements become huge parts of their lore because they're kind of grasping at straws for what to even include in their lore, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I low-key was wondering that, because I know that it's not, like, built in, and I know that a lot of VTubers also, when they are those lore-heavy types
Lore
of
masters,
ones,
yeah.
when they get their 2.0, that usually is very directly related to whatever their lore is, because they actually have a little bit of control over that one.
They had a little control, they had a little input on, like, finally I can have, like, the ideas I actually had for the character show in my visual aspect.
Yeah.
So definitely a ooh, I like that asymmetrical hair a lot.
Yeah, make it even shorter so then we can have space to put an earring here. And even if you made the earring, like,
Yeah.
similar in that, like, tasseling style, not that I have a particular idea right now, but, like...
That also gives her, for lack of better words, the Dead Mom anime hairstyle in front, which I'm really, really vibing with.
Wait, she kind of does, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually good. That's actually good. That's what we're going for.
Oh, okay, alright, that's a concerning statement, but alright, I see.
I'm sorry, it's a horror game.
No, you're good, I guess what Yan was saying is don't get attached.
No one dies. No one dies.
Okay.
But,
I was worried for a
they
second.
can graduate. They can graduate.
And that's just as good as dying. Might as well be dead at that rate.
Chrysanthemums are also associated with death, so it fits. Yeah.
Oh god, okay. Oh
Yep.
boy. Alright, well. Yeah, something in that area of an earring might be nice then.
Yeah.
So we understand that that's
I
not
like
an ear.
that a lot.
Oh, maybe if we do that, this would go on this side of the body then, so we're not doing both of the
Right, we need an
emphasis points.
S-curve asymmetry, yeah.
Yeah. Although this does kind of curve us into that, might just need to pull this over with it, but that's okay.
It'd take, like, a little adjusting, but the ideas are here, and that's
Yeah.
what matters, you know?
Yes, that is what matters. I think that was the bulk of the critique that I had. I don't think there was really much else for this one, other than saying, think about pattern, think about pushing the filigree a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I think you've mostly nailed what you were aiming for with this one.
Awesome. That's good.
I'm gonna poll just
Yes.
very quickly of Shrewmates, is there anything that you have as thoughts? The Shrewmates often have good,
Yeah,
good thoughts
please.
about things. Also, you have thoughts? Let us know. Parody and a better designs and inspiration. That would be funny. Yam is trying to hurt us. I don't think Yam's trying to hurt you. Just to give you a taste
A
of
little bit.
what's out there.
Just make you feel empathy for the VTubers that get wrapped up in these companies, really. But I promise there's no world-ending, like, stakes here. Career-ending ones for sure. But no one's gonna die. I promise.
Thank goodness.
There may be, like, VTubers who are retired, you know. Gotta. And then the character kind of dies in a way, you know, because all of these models kind of go into, like, the back closet and no one ever sees them in use again, which is, oh man, if I had more time, I would literally be making like a whole eulogy for all the beautiful models that we've lost over the years.
I know. I am so frustrated. Like, there's a couple of very particular, like, graduations that were, like, very quick into VTubers existing, where those are just the ones I've seen, where I'm like, specifically one of them was a you didn't deserve this model situation, because the design was really fun and I enjoyed it. And then they got themselves terminated, and I was like, ah! It's going to go away, and then it's forever going to be associated with bad things! No! And I feel so bad for the artists who probably poured so much love into them.
Oh my gosh, my favorite artist has the worst luck. All of his children in Hololive graduate. It's just how it is.
No! Oh, that is tough. Dang, what the heck? I see somebody did say...
Yeah, Paco Sensei.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Paco Sensei did Tsukumo Sana and then did the Hollow Star Tempest vampire guy. I only know his indie name now.
Vesper?
Vesper, thank you.
Yes.
Yep. Immediate graduation. Right after the model reveal. Poor Paco Sensei.
Oh wait, so for his second model, not for his first model.
His second model, he did the model update, and then immediately, like the week after it was revealed, nope, not gonna get used.
Oh, pain! Like that hurts a lot too. Where like we got a taste of what we could have had, and then
exactly.
Bye.
Yup.
Understandable. Just a note that I'm drawing here. I don't know if this is gonna matter because it's mostly be front view, but they did say accurately. This is a VTuber. Make sure those are heels.
Right. I mean, I think you, just from the way she's standing, like the angle of her knees and stuff, I hope it's clear that she's struggling, like uncomfortable. I'm purposefully trying to make their feet look really uncomfortable.
You've nailed it for the ones where you really turn the toes in.
Yeah, I hate that! It hurts my ankles to look at.
I know, me too. And I saw you draw them that way, and I was like, I know that you're in pain having done this, but I'm glad that you did it. It's such a classic thing that we see time and time again. And I've just had to become okay with the fact that it's just a VTuber trope. It's just one of those things that happens in this industry, but I don't get it. I know it's supposed to be cute, and I know if you do that in real life, it's just a cutesy thing, but it doesn't translate. It's too exaggerated.
It's too exaggerated, and I'm gonna tell you for real, it's because those artists either, most of the time, they just don't want to learn how to draw feet and ankles.
True.
That was me for a long time. And so I started tracing a lot of 3D models and breaking it into 3D shapes, and then once I did that, it was like a lot better. And then I had to come back to this project being like, all right, let's go back to the nubs that I used to draw.
Where you draw the foot and the front profile of the foot is just...
Yes, yes. That's the old way I used to draw feet.
Maybe with a that on the front? Oh yeah, I've been there too! Before I took figure drawing. Yep. All the feet looked like that. Yep. Alright,
thank you so much. This is really helpful already.
Yay! I'm glad. Okay, so she's good. I think I had the most notes about her as well, because I think that she is the thing that you were the least familiar with designing for, and the thing that I am the most familiar with seeing, so I had a lot of very specific suggestions for her.
Yeah.
Hoshizora Hime! Could you remind everyone what her concept is?
So, essentially, she is I need to change it from unicorn to Pegasus. She's a Pegasus star idol.
I was going to actually ask you about that.
Right, so I only drew the hornet first, and I'm like, she needs something, man, so I gave her wings. Because if you take those wings away, there's literally nothing to her silhouette, and it was bugging me too much.
Where they wouldn't actually be that bugged about it, because a lot of them don't. I mean, I say a lot. Hololive does really good silhouette design a lot of the time, for their idols specifically, but not every agency does.
Yeah, I feel like it's like the game of telephone, where Hololive will do something and people don't fully understand why, and then it's like, as the game of telephone goes on, it gets worse and worse. That's kind of what I feel like happens.
Yes, I agree with that very sufficiently. They see that Hololive is succeeding in whatever they've set out to do, and they don't understand why. And they're like, just do what they did, but they don't actually know what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say with her, she was like designed to be the mascot of the company, so you'll see the logo on her belt.
Yes.
And
I did
she's
notice that.
Generally trying to be the most like mascotable, marketable kind of thing. So that's why I tried to keep her the most simple, just because she needs to be plushified.
Yes. All right. So I just like the first thing that I had done was just reshape her a little bit because her silhouette, trying to read her skirt and her sleeves was sort of suffering a little bit. And for those idol style ones, we do want a little wider.
I had fan artists asking me, like, how does her clothes work? I'm like, okay, that's the first indicator that I need to, like, change something. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, reshape the pose just a little bit. I just bent her arms out a bit.
Yeah.
Then, on top of that, I know that with, like, idol designs, they don't always do this, but I do think that motif consistency is going to be important. Hang on, I gotta turn the layers on so I can see it. Where her having a single heart, as much as that does relate to maybe being an idol or like those kinds of things, is not as related to all the motifs she's going on.
Yeah.
She is combining the motifs of soft, plush, cushiony, but also with really like straight angles and geometrics. So just take her star, because she is.
Yeah, a star does make
Aura.
more sense.
Yeah. So a little star cut out, mayhaps. And then I think I was looking for other opportunities too where we could, is it here that I was doing it? Yeah. Some of these things where I was just repeating the motifs throughout, where if we were to make the like buckle design more inspired by like a star or some shape like that, if we were to add trim that has little dots in it so that that references like the constellation that we have in other places maybe.
Oh, yeah. Repetition. Yeah.
Just like little places to do it where it's not really upping the complexity too much, but it is going to just add a little bit. The Doki Doki Literature Club song is doing one of those like kinds of songs again.
Oh,
There's always one of these.
I just tagged someone with no message because I was like listening to you at the same time. I just pointed at him with nothing to say.
Yes. Yeah, it is a Super Seizo one. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I don't want to say specific VTuber names. If you know who she's, like, you can think of probably a few VTubers she's based off of, but I don't want to say any, like, real
Yeah, we can't be drawing those comparisons, or we're defeating the purpose of any likeness to real-life events or people is purely coincidental.
Exactly.
We can't actually say who they are reminiscent of, unfortunately. But yeah, so consistency and motif. I also swapped that triangle out for just another X. Think was one of the just little
works better.
Things. Oh, and I made the stars bigger because they were just quite small, the way that they were. Let me see.
I'm struggling with the belts on her thigh.
Ah,
just gonna say it outright. I'm not. Oh, the wings. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, I love a Cardcaptor Sakura idol style or like Magical Girl style wing, and I think that'll read better. And I saw somebody suggest also. I was thinking about it, but I didn't know if it was too much. Putting the wings on her shoes also maybe. Her silhouette, because she already has such a
top heavy silhouette.
Yes, she's top heavy, so it'd be fine. And then her shoes are already turned out at such an angle
that you could fit a wing, right? Yeah, that would be easy to just
There we go. And they can be small if we don't want to be too distracting.
Elements can literally just float as well, because literally virtual.
She's not even real.
Yeah, not a real girl.
There we go. Not a real girl. So
wait, I'm breaking their immersion. Sorry.
Sorry. VTubers aren't real. I'm sorry to alert you all. None of you knew that, but happy to tell you. The belts and the belt's actual leg belts, it's almost giving garter, and I think that could help make them a little more functional to the design. That is true. If they were
I just see VTubers with a lot of leg belts, but I
Yeah.
literally don't know what they're even a reference to or anything, and I'm always afraid to search those things up because sometimes it has implications that I don't want to know.
I did learn that recently also. I learned I learned about some shapes of pieces of metal specifically placed on certain kinds of things, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, see, so this is like an element that I was just like, I should include just because every freaking YouTuber has it, but I'm also uncomfortable with like researching these.
Yeah. So I mean, here's the thing: is that that kind of stuff does show up a lot in idol outfits, and I will say that their designers are often aware that they're referencing that, but the idols themselves aren't always aware of what the reference is, because it's become really separated from the history. And at the same time, we kind of, I think we also kind of pointed and figured out that the boom of VTubers and characters having a lot of leg belts, we think is coming from like Genshin Impact and Hoyoverse also.
Oh, of course, it
all comes back.
Full circle,
yes.
You know?
Because those things weren't especially common in anime style designs prior. So
yeah.
I honestly think they're kind of fine the way that they are. Like, I don't have any issue with them. For a character who wants to be very say-so, having them, it is kind of funny because this is kind of directing us to look at her upper thigh, but...
Right? But here's the thing.
She's not in charge of that.
Say-so VTubers have, like, models designed by people who aren't say-so, and so it's just like they have to deal with what they were given.
Yes.
Hime, within the first meeting, talks about that she wants a different model, and if you like push her as to why, she's gonna be like, my model makes me uncomfortable, and she's just gonna say it straight out. So that is definitely something that she doesn't say on stream, but she feels uncomfortable with this model.
I see. Interesting. I was thinking about, because you have this fishnet texture. I was thinking about more fishnet texture, especially if she is gonna be like mildly uncomfortable. That's another one of those things that is like often associated with a certain kind of vibe,
right?
That she might not be a fan of.
Right, it's an ironic design choice here, because I feel like even say-so VTubers will participate in that kind of thing, and then it's like, do you know the implications of that? Did your model designer make that choice, and did you know that kind of thing?
You were just like, this is fine, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. You just have to deal with it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, the chest cutout is not very say-so at all.
Exactly.
I agree with that. Here's a very specific reference that I think relates a lot to this character also. Umamusume.
So fun fact, yes.
We talked about it when you were streaming.
Came to the West.
On her, I think.
Yeah, I've been aware of and a fan of Umamusume for a while before it finally got a translation, and I lost hope that it would ever get a translation.
As many did. Yes,
so she is very Umacore.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that. She's Umacore.
Mentioned, yeah.
Mentioned.
So as a result of, I knew what Umamusume was. I've always known what it was, but I wasn't like very into it until it came here, and then I was like, oh, now I'm really into it. Whoops. I've drawn a lot of horse ears recently, so I was modifying your horse ear shape a little bit.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So then, what else did I have here? For the hair, we could probably go for a little bit more exaggeration on that shape. Especially likening her in some capacity. A lot of your idol designs also take a little bit of Vocaloid inspiration. Which is part of where the off-the-shoulder jacket comes from also, I think I've heard. So by having like one big ponytail or something like that, we're pushing into like Kasane Teto or Miku reference a little bit. And I can say Vocaloid names instead about Vocaloids, but I feel like just a little more exaggeration there could be good. In that department, I think I added just like a little bit more detail for the horn, where I made it gradate like the sock does, so it feels magical, maybe in some capacity. Do I have anything else here? Oh, she is pastel, but I just pushed her colors a little bit more. Actually, one of these is too strong. Which one was it? Hang on. Something's too strong. Here, go away. There we go. Keep her pastel, but she just felt ever so slightly washed out to me. So I think I just pushed her colors a little bit more with that.
Yeah, I also want her purple-ish pink color to be I'm gonna bring it more warm because I designed her before Posey, and Posey and her have two similar of. I mean, that is something that like generations like VTuber gens do struggle with, where it's like everyone has the same colors because none of the artists coordinated, kind of thing.
Yeah,
but it bothers me too much.
Yes,
It bothers me too much.
I know. I feel like we actually. I'm like having like vague memory of talking about this not that long ago. I can't recall why.
I posted in one of our servers that there was a VTuber generation with
you're
three
right.
pink hair and one white hair.
Yes.
And I felt so bad for the one girl with white hair because she stood out so much. I felt so bad.
Which honestly, is that even something where you need to feel bad? Because honestly, I feel like for her, that's a benefit to her. I feel bad for the other girls because they don't stand out as a result.
Oh, that's true.
Unfortunately, like I feel the opposite. I'm just playing around. Somebody had said gradient hair, and I'm just playing with it for a second.
Yeah, gradient hair might be good. Actually, that's a trope I didn't hit. I hit two-tone hair, but I didn't hit gradient.
You have three-tone hair, actually.
yeah, three-tone hair, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a wild. I tried to push that girl as far as she could go, and we'll see.
I think we can push her just a little further.
Yeah.
We'll get there here. So I'm just gonna paint this in real quick.
Yeah.
We can leave the front tendrils maybe not colored because they're almost like inverse money piece.
Yeah, we could add some sparkles to the star part of her hair too. I've seen a lot of galaxy galaxy star parallaxing in VTuber's hair before.
Yes.
That's nothing I've seen on the agency side.
Yeah. I will say agency models tend to be a little bit more simplified. And then like also like as far as their rigging goes too, they're not as high physics usually either at all.
So I don't know if it's rigging or actual tracking software as well.
Sometimes, but there are actually two agencies that I know use Live 2D for a certain fact, and they're still a lot stiffer than anyone.
Oh,
they
you
still
mean
don't
VTube
get
Studio?
Or VTube, sorry, yeah, VTube Studio.
Yeah.
They use VTube Studio. They just don't rig the models to have what do you call it? Head
Turn a head XYZ?
Head Z. They have up and down and left and right, but you can't tilt the head.
Oh, so it's like yeah. No, that's head rotation.
Yeah. So they don't have this, and they also like they don't have expressions that are built in. Like they just have mouth talk, so you have to toggle expressions, and their physics is way less. So like you can still smile and frown without having to toggle things. Even though you don't have, as far as I know, you don't have like VBridge or anything. But
I don't have VBridger, yeah.
But
I could set it up, but
yeah, I think it is for cheaper rigging.
It's a pain.
I have heard it is quite something. But that might be interesting as you're also developing them.
Yeah. For me, it's also like a lot of the times the people who are commissioning these models aren't familiar with how it works as well. Especially for like the first gen.
That's interesting. I have had experience with that where I have been commissioned for VTuber models or just like 3D models that are supposed to have VTuber abilities essentially, like face tracking. Or just like art for stuff where they actually they've never interacted with any of the tech ever before in their life, and they aren't VTubers and they aren't managers.
Right.
So it's interesting. It's quite the learning curve.
They also don't know where to look for these things. So something that I'm like absolutely livid by is the amount of times I've been like, hey, can you check on this VTuber rig for me? And I'm like, okay, great, where is it? And they're like, in Etsy. I'm like, all right, you got
Step one,
scammed.
failure. Hey, fellas, don't buy VTubers on Etsy. Failure.
The pain of me being like, okay, we have to literally delay debut because you didn't check on this model for 3 months and you commissioned it through Etsy. Real story.
Whoa, God, no. Oh, Lord.
Yep, didn't
That
check
is
on it for
unfortunate.
3 whole months, and everyone's debut got delayed.
Oh, no. VTuber from Temu isn't real. Oh, my God. How crazy. Okay, well, that is wild. Unfortunate. The more you know. Yeah, blimey. Man, I never thought. Maybe, Yam, you should make a video just for people who are a guidance video, because they're gonna keep existing regardless of whatever.
How to get VTuber? How to make VTuber?
How? So you work in an agency and you have to acquire VTuber models for your talents. Here's what to do and what not to do. Step 1, don't go to Etsy. Step 2,
Yeah.
Step 2, optimally speak the same language as the person you're commissioning from. Or find somebody who does. Step 3.
Failing step 2 is very common because they don't want English-speaking artists because English-speaking artists charge more.
Yes. But at the same time, if you don't have an artist you can communicate with, clearly, that makes for a lot of trouble.
They think of it like buying a product. They think of it like buying like shoes or something. I feel like it's not. Sorry, I don't mean to crash out.
No, you're good. Don't worry. Crash out, queen. You deserve it. I think if anyone is legally enabled to have legally, valid crash out is what I'm saying. I think you're valid in having any amount of crash out that you wish. Just maybe wait a couple more months.
My entire fan base is getting excited. They're excited for December because my very last NDA expires in December.
Yippee!
And then it's just gonna be a
I can't wait. I have one that I'm stuck in for actually it was 5 years when it started. I get out of it in 2028, so in 3 years I get to finally tell some of my tales also.
Oh goodness.
Very intriguing times. Yeah, watch out for December. I'll be intrigued for you for December. I'm glad yours is ending much faster. I don't know why the hell mine is so long. We'll be there. Thanks.
They thought that their potential, thing was gonna work out for longer than 5 years, but
Yes, and I think that they knew that they were, not to say they knew that they were going to be making things difficult for me. I think that they just wanted me to forget about all of the problems that would occur because I was not the only person having trouble where I was having trouble.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
I'll put it in my calendar now.
Yeah.
To pop popcorn in 2028.
2028, I think it's May 2028 that I get to. Yeah, take notes. We won't forget. We'll see. I'll check to make sure that's accurate, but I'll still be here probably. They aren't still here. They're gone already, so I don't have to worry about that. Doesn't that suck though? Company can crash and burn and vanish, and the NDA does not. How interesting.
Exactly. I know when the latest controversy happened, everyone was like, "Oh, spill the tea," and everyone's like, "Just because the company's down doesn't mean the NDA is."
A legal contract is still a legal contract, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that was the bulk of the suggestions that I had for this girly. Heterochromia, good move. They would definitely do that.
Yep. And she's gonna have like those really thin line art irises that have a million billion sparkles in them, and they look like wet orbs,
Yes.
Even though the rest of the body is barely rendered,
yes.
her eyes are gonna be rendered to oblivion.
Perfect. We love to see that. And giving her the like pencil thin eyebrows, good.
Yes. Yes. We've got 2
vibe.
bean eyebrows and 2 pencil thin eyebrows, so that we have like the variety. They don't have like in between that. they don't have like thick brow all the way. You can either do pinto bean or you can do line. Those are the only two like VTuber eyebrows that exist.
Neither of us have that eyebrow either. I don't have bean eyebrows, I just have thick eyebrows. You don't have single line eyebrows, you have a little bit thicker of eyebrow at least.
Yeah, and I put them over my bangs because I feel like if they were under my bangs, it would be horrible. I also made them a lot darker than my hair, just that I can make sure that I can emote.
Yeah,
emoting
is so important.
Eyebrows is honestly the most important part of a live 2D model because VTube Studio is the best at eyebrows out of all the tracking, in my opinion.
Interesting.
So if you do not have visible eyebrows, you are shooting yourself in the foot and you're gonna look a lot less emotive than literally anyone else. Yeah.
I have the same feeling about single line mouth sometimes, but I still do that. My mouth is really small, and the most rigging on my face is in my mouth. Despite the fact that my mouth is so tiny. So make your mouth big enough that it can impact your face if you want to. Yeah, I'm just doing a ring test here.
Yeah, I try to make my mouth huge because huge and bright was my goal. So that when I'm in the corner of the screen, you can see my mouth moving.
Yeah, it's important. I agree.
Yeah.
All right, so let me save these because I have made a couple of other edits. Did we? I don't think I changed very much here, elsewise.
The gradient of the hair, you made the horn a little darker.
Yeah. Okay, that might have just been it. Sheet and I didn't have a ton of critique for her. I think this is the trope that you are the most familiar with, so you were able to lean hard into this one.
Yep.
Here's Posey. Hi, Posey.
Posey.
So first, I just exaggerated her a little bit more around the waist. Let me hide this version. Are these all turned off? They're not. Okay. So the hair, I just completely moved for silhouette reasons because we don't have to subscribe to reality. Big
I forgot to give you a hood off version. That's true. I forgot to give you the hood off.
Oh, that's
version.
okay.
But you know what? I'm thinking about it. That's all right.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. People are saying they notice we have the same drop shadows. We have the same drop shadows in my overlay because I've done that to Yam's source. I don't think Yam actually is the same outline as I do. We don't match quite that much, but we are the same color palette more or less, which is funny.
Yeah, that was done like parallel thought.
Yeah.
I think it's just like vibes of wanting to be
warm, welcoming teacher.
Welcoming bubble. Yeah.
Yeah. We're very sunshiny people, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay,
let me share this with you so you can have an idea of what's going on under that hood.
Yeah, what's going on under the hood? How does this car work?
Slaps top of VTuber head.
This car can...
I forgot that name. Yeah.
Slaps the hood of this VTuber head. This car can contain so much gremlin energy.
Oh, thank you. You remembered the meme.
Kind of. So I did have just some like general edits for the hood where I know that she is supposed to be cute and have the I guess gap moe question mark is the word we would use. The fact that she looks really cute but be very chaotic. I still think we can get just a little bit of the chaos into it because that cutesy motif still is like related to being inherently like there's a cute level of crazy that there can be. So I was just adding little bits of asymmetry throughout where like I don't believe this girl under any circumstance would be somebody who cares that much about making sure her bows are tied evenly.
Yeah, you know what? You're getting the vibes, yes.
So like I cocked an ear to the side because she seems like she'd be her hood maybe is not being worn fully correct. I love the cat head shape that is the like let's just draw it like the okay, maybe I can't draw it. Hello? There we go. The one where it's like this.
Yeah,
on the sides.
Sonic Tails.
Yes.
Tails from Sonic has that.
Yes, Tails does. And we can get some like dual use case out of the fact that the hood can have some wrinkles in it at this area.
Yeah.
Where it almost gives that as the silhouette. little bit of adding, if she's gonna be messy vibes, we already have the little bit of stitching. I was thinking about having some like fluff because the hood's probably stuffed if we're thinking like realistically about how a hood would work. Have a little bit of fluff coming out of the gaps where, yeah, she's a little chaotic. So add a little bit of that.
Yeah.
And then we can also use, this is just like a little thing, using the stitches to look like the cat's blushing.
As a blush? Yeah. Okay, that's really, really good.
That might be cute. Also, I was trying to think about if there might be a clever way of having a bow or like a ribbon that feels like whiskers on the side of this also. But I hadn't really worked out a smart way of doing that. I workshopped this thing with somebody who had short hair recently that I really liked, where we just made it so that they had long bits of hair on the sides. Maybe that could be something for when her hood's down. Hang on. Let me open her.
Yeah, I sent you the hood down version, so you can just probably crop it at the shoulder.
Paste her in. Was she a different...
I can also show you...
Hang on. Why didn't she come in? Try again.
He is a different size. It's technically a different file, because the file I gave you first was merged layers, and I had to grab the unmerged.
Oh,
version.
I see. There she is. She's just like off the edge of the canvas for no reason. There we go. Actually, I will put her separately. You move her over.
Go ahead. Just crop her. You know.
Yeah. There we go. Good enough. I do like her hair accessories. Those are cute. These being in front, I have a feeling it's just that you can see them because they would be behind actual ears.
Yeah, they're gonna be behind in real.
Okay. So then I would still give her the same like ear pose that she has, where you tilt one up more and tilt one down more. That's funny that I almost gave her the exact hoge she has, despite not being able to see it.
Yes. Yeah. I'm glad she gives those hoge vibes.
Yes, she absolutely does. But then even if you had like, especially if you had like darker bits in this area, I might say to like have more the darker hair on the side just so we can see if I were to do this. But you can have just like 2 or 3 just like really like long exaggerated pieces of hair that feel like whiskers. It's a thing that I found recently, and then they move a lot. And that can be just like a cute little like cat thing maybe if we're just looking for something else. And you can also make those pieces of hair, because you have hair that's like expressive, right? Your 2 little pieces on the side of your head do react to your emotions a little bit, right? They like move up and down or something. Yeah. These could be even emotive, where they move based on her expression or something of that capacity, same as her ears do. Motion. Also, I never knew this song. You can't hear the song I'm listening to, but I never knew this song was from Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh, Your Reality with the... Yeah.
I didn't know that was from this game.
Yeah, I've covered it on... I did karaoke of this. I love this song.
It is a good song. That is so interesting. Oh. Oh, I made her bell bigger because that'll just emphasize her being small even more. What else was there? Oh, her
ribbons.
Yeah, ribbons. Yeah, I made the ribbons all have different like lengths ever so slightly, just so that way.
And the ones on her paws are different colors. I am struggling to color balance this.
It is hard. I removed a color from your palette because you had 2 pinks that were very similar, and one of them was very warm. So I just took the cooler pink that you had in places and put it everywhere that you had pink. I think that her underlayer was too distracting in a way also that I don't think they would actually pattern something like that in a VTuber design. For this, where I just made it a more simplified pattern, so we can tell she's wearing something under it, but doesn't need the all-over pattern quite as much. What's with the having bandages trope? That's one of those just gremlin things that's just a VTuber thing to show that she's rough and tumble
clumsy.
And
but it also leans into a very specific Japanese trope. Google at your own risk, okay? Yami kawaii, which means sick cute.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I thought you were going to go for Menhera, because we've been seeing we've looked at a bunch of Menhera designs.
Yami kawaii. Recently, that's the I've been in a real actual agency where the CEO himself said one of the talents is a Manhera, like actually to me in a real business meeting.
Ah!
Yep.
Concern! Oh boy.
Yeah, so
That's
definitely
not a nice thing to
up
call
for-
someone.
No, it's very much not. And although I don't think I'm gonna go full that dark in my in my own game, that is a vibe that is definitely
Yeah.
there when you're working with VTubers and such.
Yes. Working with agencies where they are run by just a guy who wants to
Just
hang
a
out
guy
with people
who
who
wants
want
to
be
be the
VTubers.
isekai protagonist.
Yes.
He wants to be the Kirito of his own story.
Yes. Yes. He wants the girls to play Valorant with him in voice chat.
Valiant, yes.
Or Valiant, yes. Yes, in this circumstance, yes.
We have parody names for every application out there.
Fantastic. Do you have any more of them off the top of your head?
Oh, I think we have
Valiant is really good.
we have a brainstorm session specifically about this. Let's see. Okay, here. Wait, where is it? Okay, Rise Energy.
Nice.
For gamer stops. Let's see. We were trying to find one for Discord for a long time. Oh gosh. We got like Schism, Clash. A lot of fun. Crossing Critters for Animal Crossing.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. I remember you talking about that one at one point.
Better Help sponsorship is Gooder Assistance.
Gooder Assistance.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto Major Heist on Wheels.
Major Wheel Heist.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. These are so funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Rizcord. I don't think you can use the word cord. That might be too close still.
No, I think we settled on miscom, like miscommunication, but like it's two syllables like Discord, miscom.
I mean, TeamSpeak, like most of those were 2 syllables that served a similar purpose, so I feel like that's fine.
Yeah.
Danny's warm nuggets for Dave's hot chicken. Why would that be related to VTubers? Is there some VTuber overlap there?
Is one that we have door run instead of DoorDash, so
okay.
Makes sense.
I see.
Yeah.
Clash is an actual IP and it's pretty big.
Oh no, we're gonna have to.
Uh-oh.
We'll be careful with our research before finalizing anything.
Yes,
but yeah,
yes.
Food run. You want food run instead? Yeah.
Maybe. Quick eats.
See,
There are some good
suggest
ones.
these in my Discord. The
Hey,
Discord's pinned, guys. You
Shroomates.
guys can,
Also non-Shroomates. Bat Bunch and Shroomates.
conversation.
Shroom Bunch.
Yeah.
Batmates. Whatever we're calling you all.
Alliance of Mythics. Yeah.
Alliance
Yeah,
of Mythics. These are good. These are funny.
Yeah, exactly. Because we just need a lot of VTuber parody dialogue that mentions a bunch of stuff that VTubers do. It's gonna be like a lot of like parody names.
Yeah, that's so fun. That is lovely.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, my mouse stopped working again. I have this problem where every time I get a new mouse, it just randomly stops tracking within like 6 months. And I don't know what's causing it. It's really perplexing.
I have mouse struggles too.
No, Yam, you're just like me for real, and I say this like every time we do anything together. Above Seeing for Overwatch? I feel like it's getting too far away from being an actual game title.
Valiant is close enough. We got the Valorant.
The Valiant I think is still the best one, because that like it still means the same thing more or less too.
Yeah.
It's just good. I thought it might be cute if her sock was falling off on one side, because she doesn't have those like token, we just need a little bit of asymmetry in the silhouette, quick, what do we do, sock moment.
Yeah, true.
Because she is so completely symmetrical in her silhouette in a way that drives me personally nuts, but is exactly what they would do.
Right, it's like always like, oh, we're just gonna flip-flop the colors.
Yeah.
But not like actually add interest to any of the silhouette or anything. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on here.
Yeah, so I sort of is like my, what is the word, compromise. do have like a
Yeah.
couple just like little things where I was like, okay, a little bit of fluff, maybe tilt one of the ears, because they will put a little bit of asymmetry around the head, but the body, not so much.
Hmm.
But I think
Okay.
that was all that I had for her. I think you also had a good grasp on what to do for this one as well.
Okay, good. Yeah. This is the one where I felt like I was kind of in design purgatory, where this one took a lot of like drafts and redrafts. I used to have her with Neapolitan hair, but then I was just like, oh, what if I turn that pink orange? And then we had like the calico thing going on. But then we still had pink in the design, and I felt like the pink and orange clashed. So then I changed the pink to purple, but there's still some pink left, and it's just like
It's
a hard
okay.
design.
Don't worry. It is tough. I think that you have picked a more interesting color palette here still than often would be chosen.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where, like, I don't want to critique you to change things that make things stronger designs, because it's going to make people more likely to be attached to the characters in the game. Still.
Right.
So,
yeah, I just really need them to read as their VTuber stereotypes.
yes. They absolutely do.
I also want people to feel like compelled to make fan art of them, be fans of them. Like,
yeah.
I want them to be appealing, right?
I would say that you've done a good job of balancing those two aspects, where all of them do feel like something I could realistically go out into the world and see as a VTuber design without any change being made to it. So I think you've nailed that already. And you've also covered the angle of how agencies tend to make things. Often.
And the fact that these three girls, I'm trying, even though it's all me, I'm all the artist, I'm trying to make it so that it looks like they have three different designers with three different design philosophies.
I do see a little bit of that. I think that where that'll become really clear is when you get to rendering, especially.
Rendering, yes.
Where if you have like ones that are more cell shaded or one that's more soft shaded, like things like that, that'll definitely help push that more too.
Yeah, because the thing I like about HoloLive, like about all these agencies, is the fact that they do feature different artists, and the artists can, in a sense, bring their like art styles into consideration. You know? Like that's the appeal of debuts to me, is getting to see all the different art styles. Like, yeah. No, I agree. I feel like that's one of those things where like I take every opportunity I can to say some nice things about Niji Sanji, because I feel like they do deserve some kind words said about them. We don't hear enough nice about it. There's good people working
everywhere.
with every agency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Niji Sanji has such good variety in their art.
Yes.
It's fantastic. I love the breadth of artists that they hire. It's so nice.
Yeah.
Was there... I think that might be it for this girl. For Toodles, because you said you weren't done with it, I hadn't really done much, and you did make some changes after.
Right.
So now we get to do live design edits. Yippee!
Yay!
So my first things off the bat is, since she is not subservient to being designed by an agency, we can do whatever we want with exaggeration. We can make her as goofy, silly, exaggerated as we want, because she's a clown.
Yep.
So for the fact that she's a clown, I feel like you really can push
all of these things.
Everything. The everything can get pushed.
Yep.
Like her hair, I was thinking about, like, she does have a very standard clown hair shape. I was thinking about like longer puffed pigtails that might be good for her. We can push off the edge of her body. So like what I'm talking about is like if she were to have like thinner one here, and then she could have like a bigger one out here or something like that. So that way we get a nice little negative space pocket in there off of her shoulder area.
Yeah. I know. I feel like Clown Miku. Fun fact, I had this hair color chosen before we did Clown Miku challenge, but when I was like editing, like finishing the design this week, I was like, oh my gosh, she's just Clown Miku. She is just wanted Clown Miku so badly.
But I love that for her anyway. And the funny thing is that despite her having the Miku hair color, and me actually, I'm making it worse by making her have more of pigtails, she doesn't feel like a Miku knockoff still. Like, she still feels distinct enough that she is going to be inspired by Miku, but she is not just, like, directly Miku. Let me grab this and just lip it.
And also, if you have any ideas specifically on how to make the nurse come across more, when looking at actual children's entertainers for hospitals who are usually have a medical degree, usually they are nurses because they're also the ones like doing the not so fun stuff like drawing blood and stuff, but making it fun, right?
Ah, yeah.
So I'm trying to find ways to bring that into like a character design that's not just like, oh, but she has a doctor's coat kind of thing. I'm trying to be more subtle about it.
Yeah, like, I feel like one of the things that might be very cute and not too difficult to add might be something like, just like her little like name tag or something pinned on, where she can have something that's like really cutesy and fun, where like she could have just like, it almost just like a sticker pinned on something. Yeah. I don't know, I'm just drawing it in this area. I don't know if this is the color or anything, but like, have like doodles of stuff on it and bright colors.
Oh, and maybe like some pins on her suspenders. That's such an obvious. Why didn't I? Yeah, like maybe.
No red crosses. Don't do that.
No red crosses. Actually, fun fact: I designed her logo. And so you know how the medical symbol is a snake on a staff.
Yes,
a lot of the time.
Oh yeah, what is it called? We talk about it. Is it the caduce? No, not caduceus. Something like that. Is that what it is? Oh, my chat's gone.
Okay, it's so the caduceus or whatever it's called. Is the one with the snake staff and the star of thingy. Yes, caduceus.
Caduceus. Hang on, I have to open our chat somewhere else because my chat broke.
Okay, I can't say either of them. We're gonna go by one snake, two snake. Okay.
One snake, two snake.
Send these two. I'm gonna forward
Red snake,
this.
blue snake.
Yeah. Let me forward this to you because I was talking about it in the server.
Hey, quick question. Am I still live?
Yeah, she should be. Yeah.
Twitch is like totally not responding for me right now, and I can still kind of hear you, but like Twitch is not loading or opening anywhere in any way, shape, or form, and my computer is freaking out.
Oh no.
I don't know what's going on.
We can go on BRB while you fix things. I want bathroom and a snack anyway.
Oh, yeah, we might have to do a quick bathroom and a snack because nothing is working right now. I can hear you, kind of, but like I can't see anything that's happening anymore.
Oh no.
Sorry, that's awful. Strange give second, but
is your PC overheating, by the way? Because
it's not. It's okay. I can see.
Good.
I can always see my temperature. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Good. All right.
Interesting.
Then let's go on BRB. Everything's still live from my end. You sound great. I can see your stream and everything. So
what if it's just my Wi-Fi that's going crazy right now? All right.
Could be.
All right.
Let's go on BRB. Bat Bunch. The question for BRB is who has your favorite VTuber design? Hopefully someone with less tropey design than these silly parody characters.
That's a good question.
But yeah, tell me who has your favorite VTuber design. They can be indie, agency, doesn't matter. We'll review them when we get back.
There you go. Okay.
We'll be right back.
They'll still be able to see me on my end.
Okay. I have gotta There
we go. So I'll mute Discord.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright. I'm still here. You guys can still hear me if you would like to hear me. That's fine. Just put the thing on the screen there. You can see me. Everything is so silly. Yeah, shared chat. You guys can share things amongst each other. Let me figure out what's wrong. Okay, I'm back. I fixed some of it. I think my overlay is just broken on, I think my overlay is just broken in OBS right now. And my internet was down for a second, and it just made Twitch unload everything. So I'm okay, but I see our discussions of favorite VTuber designs. Clowns are in this year. This is true. Lena. Spicy Noodles. Spicy Noodles is really cool. Spicy Noodles just got really good art from, what is the name? From Spats. It was fantastic and lovely. I was very happy to see it. Lena Lazar is a good option. Biddles. Yeah, Biddles has such a good style. I will say Kobo, as far as agency VTuber designs go, I think Kobo Kanaru is one of my absolute favorite agency VTuber designs also. Sui, Giga. Yeah, Giga's got a good design too. Sui is so iconic. She's the blue one. That is all she is, in most ways. I realize the Bat Bunch probably can't hear me, but the Shroomates can still hear me. Hypavox? Yes! Hypavox has such a good style, and I was so excited to get to look at Hypa's, or get to work with Hypa on a design at some point. Yam, you are not audible to anyone else, but you are audible to me. I'm back, I fixed it. Actually don't know if Yam can hear me. Are you okay for me to turn your audio back on? Okay.
We can go back.
And we're back! I have to have my chat somewhere else because my overlay for it broke. I think my internet went down for a second and it just like crashed the overlay stuff in OBS.
Wow, it's crazy that we switched problems because my internet has been great today.
I'm happy for you. So other things that I'm just like generally thinking about with this design is that I feel like this could just be bigger. This hat. And having two hats right now the way they are feels a little bit weird.
It's a reference.
Is it?
Yes, to a certain VTuber.
Oh, I am not getting the reference.
Who has two hats? Chad, do you know?
Don't know. Do they know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, BRB Gary is still up. Hang on, let me get rid of my BRB icon. Wait, really? Does she really?
She really has two hats. She has a chef's hat and a beret.
I thought the chef's hat was like a toggle thing. I didn't realize that. Is that always on her design?
It's always on her base live 2D model.
That's actually wild. I was just gonna suggest we just put them on top of each other where we make it into one hat, but but if that is the reference we want to keep, maybe that's fine. It just feels a little strange right now.
When I first saw Takanashi Kiara, I thought it was really strange. But it became a thing, you know? It's because in her lore she's like she runs a fast food restaurant, but she's also like a Phoenix Defender tokusatsu hero, you know? So this character, she's a nurse but also a clown, so I was just like, oh, we could do the two hat thing.
That's so funny. Okay, I understand. I see. Here's my question. If she is working with children, the fact that she's her midriff out.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good question.
Let's
maybe have that go all the way down.
Yeah, let's maybe just extend this.
I was maybe in VTuber land. I designed this in kind of 45 minutes total, so
wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was very much a quick speed run because I realized, oh my gosh, I want to include Toodles in the design critique, even though I wasn't originally going to have you looking at this one, because I'm like, oh, this one doesn't need to follow VTuber conventions.
But I mean, still just for critiquing a design in general, I would say.
Yeah.
Can be helpful. Here, let me give her some pom-poms in this area.
Oh, for clarification, the first three do need to follow VTuber design tropes. This one does not.
Mm-hmm. Not as much, yeah. Okay.
She did get a model made by the agency. She got like one of those model upgrade kind of things, but yeah. Her design herself is by her. Yeah.
That's true.
And it does need to work as a cosplay of sorts. Because you know, it's supposed to be that she wears this to work too. So maybe
You could still have it be like something layered too if you wanted to keep this the way that it was, where she could just have something on under it. Potentially. Maybe that would be funny if the agency was like, hey, you should have a toggle that removes the underlayer.
Like, yeah.
No.
No. Yeah.
Like, why would I do that?
In real life, she is definitely like, she's the contract negotiator. She negotiated the heck out of them to keep her like, and somehow they still like pulled the rug out from under her. Like, takes no BS from others. How do I say this in a family-friendly way?
I just did the same thing where I was like, she takes nothing. She doesn't take anything. Takes no crap.
Yeah, exactly.
That's family-friendly enough.
She's like, no nonsense, which is kind of like a funny dichotomy because her job is technically all nonsense.
Yes.
Yeah. yeah.
I just was
that's nice.
Thinking about turning that into an ahoge a little bit, just for tiny silhouette, but that kind of connects it into her head in an interesting way where it was just kind of disappearing. But then I still feel like maybe we could even have, to distance her further from Miku, you could still even have like more little white streaks in her hair maybe?
Yeah. That's also something clowns do.
Yeah. Is that one of those things that they do? Because I feel like to some degree, some clowns were like, the reason why there's the red nose is because it was reminiscent of the noses of drunks, I think, originally, right?
Yes.
Am I right in that? Okay.
Yeah, so unfortunately, this is like the not so happy times of like clown entertainment, but a lot of the tropes come from poor people and also you know, homeless people. I'm not gonna say the original word that they used to use, but as such, you get things like patchy clothing, red noses, that kind of stuff. Tweed suits, that kind of stuff, where it's like an ill-fitting clothes. That's another one. Because rich people wanted to see shows where the poor people, they could laugh at the poor people.
We hate rich people.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part of clown history. So yes.
We have made the hair kind of mint toothpaste, but low-key that does distance us further from Miku, which is good.
Yeah. That's okay. I wanted a little bit of ice cream dessert vibes from her, even though that's not part of her concept. That's what the color palette was inspired by.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So then, also, just kind of like looking through. So, her concept is just that she is medical adjacent in design clown, right?
Yes. But I don't want to lean on horror. I am taking two horror tropes and making them purposefully not horror. Fun fact, she is the only part of this game that does not turn terrible horror.
She is truly your sanity character.
Yes, she is the straight man. Like, which is hilarious. Your straight man is a clown.
Yes. My straight man is neither straight nor a man.
Exactly.
So, the thing I was going to ask you is, are you willing to have some, like, medical memorabilia in here? Because I do see, like, you have heartbeat lines in a couple places.
And if we're getting rid of hearts in Hime, we could probably bring hearts into her design.
That was exactly what I was going to ask, is could we do, like, heart-shaped puffs, maybe?
Yeah.
Where I feel like that would be very good for both of our angles.
This design is definitely less baked, so I appreciate the ideas.
That is okay. But that's why I wanted to wait until you were here also. Because I wasn't sure if there was, like,
not
full
a lot
direction.
of, like, the direction is still, you know, coming as the character progresses,
Yeah. I see some, like, suggestions also of, like, thermometer. Like, you could stick a bunch of funny objects in her hair.
Oh,
Thermometers,
like,
tongue depressor.
Yeah, and oh yeah, behind her ear. That's like a
Yeah.
common clown joke of like, oh, what's behind your ear? That kind of thing.
This is a tongue
You're
depressor,
right.
I promise.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. I also wanted to give her a stethoscope somewhere, but I couldn't figure out.
Wouldn't it
like,
be fun if she had it draped in her hair? Like, I feel like that'd be very goofy. Usually they wear it around their neck, but like if she had it, like there's that part, and then over here is the listening part of it. Like that might just be something like good and funny because she already has enough happening around her neck. I might get rid of this. That's a little bit too silly for what I was doing. But that might be good to add something up there in that area. Square. I'm trying to figure out how to. I know clowns don't always repeat their motifs in their clothing. It's kind of part of the bit is that they have kind of everything everywhere. But these squares feel a little bit odd because there's nothing else that's this particular pink right now. This is a really cool pink compared to what else is happening. Like this is still on the palette of her hair.
Yeah, we can make it the same palette for the sake of character design. You know, clown design is
clown design is its own field.
Yeah, video game. Just do a few and I'll understand.
Yeah, like these might want to be. You could even like make this be both if you want to have more colors happening. It could be both this color and this color in it, potentially. But I do think we at least need that consistency because the orange is kind of everywhere. That green is kind of everywhere. This might want to be the one that's in all those places. This I don't know what to change to right now, though. It might.
Ooh. We have a shroomate that says, as a surgical nurse, sometimes I dress like a clown for Fun Scrub Friday. And when we do have toy tools on us, like plastic pink big syringes on our belts and stethoscopes and BP machines. Thank you. I appreciate the real life. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I want her to seem like, although this is the VTuber model based on her like clown regalia, I want it to be somewhat functional to the point where when you see the real clown in the game, the real clown picture, you can be like, oh yeah, for sure this was based on her real clown persona.
Yeah. As you have said that has made me think of a congruent design opportunity that is also drawing inspiration from my clown Miku, which is you can have the squirt flower because hand-operated hand-operated blood pressure things.
Yeah.
Use a Squiiji also. So I haven't put it on the design because I don't really know where you would put it, but just as an accessory, it might be.
That's okay.
Something fun, and then you have here's the cable, and then you've got your little like thingy.
My grandma's wife always wore fun-colored scrubs and masks when working with kids. Apparently, pink polka dot surgical mask was a huge hit. Oh yeah, surgical mask might be a good thing.
You know what might be cute? Because I will say, right now, with the anime style, the way that the clown makeup is just a little bit uncanny. I wonder if... Because, like, for a surgical mask, in funny clown manner, her nose is, like, coming out over it, maybe?
Oh, yeah, that would be cute.
Like, the nose could even be bigger. And then we could draw the clown makeup on it.
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
Good teamwork there, Shroomates. Good work.
Yeah, awesome. I appreciate these ideas a lot.
Yeah, I do too. So here, me put just like stripes or something on it.
Yeah. But now that I'm thinking about it, like the green of her hair was supposed to be that scrub green. That's not. It wasn't like supposed to be Miku. It's like, oh yeah, medical green. You know?
Ah, there you go. And then what did her makeup look like under that?
No, it was really simple. Just a blue outline, like the trim. Yeah. I think there's actually a clown VTuber that has that.
Yes, Rococo.
Rococo! I love Rococo.
Rococo! Yes, I also love Rococo. She does have a mask. Why does she have a mask? Because she's not her character's not a nurse. wonder why. Because she used to have a full face mask, I think, though, if I'm remembering correctly. Like, once upon a
It might
time.
be based on more like the fashion of what's that fashion? I think she leans into I don't want to get it wrong though, but I think she leans into GRIK.
Oh.
And that has all the black face masks associated, yeah.
Maybe. I'm just changing this trim color because we don't want the white to be against the skin tone likely, because that'll be prime low contrast opportunity, potentially. And she's gonna be the one who I would be the most bothered by having low contrast, because clowns don't do that.
Yes. Please. Please, fix my, rough draft color palette. I literally just grabbed one from Pinterest that was called Ice Cream Parlor, and, we went with it.
You are so okay, don't even worry about it. Honestly, if we're gonna go for the puffball aesthetic, I almost want these things to be physically, like, fluffy also for a petition.
Yeah. We can change this design as much as...
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just doing full art
also
direction.
Has cargo pants. Oh, right, so that you can fit a lot of things in there. So yeah, maybe giving her pockets is a good idea.
We could give her, like, big comedy pockets on the sides of her pants, maybe.
Yeah. Because, I really appreciate the Shrewmates coming in here with, real-life examples of the profession I am more or less trying to pay an homage to. The more I studied clowns, completely for my own interest, the more I found that most clowns now work as children's entertainers for hospitals. A lot of them, you know, also have medical degrees, so it's just like really cool, and it's like a part of culture that I'm like, I want to feature in some way in this project.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where somehow, like, the people who, I feel like this is a joke that I've heard made about VTubing, which is that you look at a VTuber and people's innate thought is like, this fella didn't go to or like high school even sometimes. Right. People assume that because of the position you have, where you're just a goofy, silly fella, and you're doing a profession that people don't deem as serious, they're like, there's no way that you got that much education. They like look down on people. And they do that to clowns too, despite the fact that clearly clowns and VTubers are well educated and well like attuned members of society. It's just so strange that people just innately think that so often. But yeah.
The fan reaction to her joining Be Happy is an interesting one. At first, people were very, very confused, and she had a lot of detractors, but then, like, she got her cult following, like, beyond the VTuber community, and so Be Happy dropping her as a talent and stealing her model is an absolute tragedy.
No one liked that.
Yep, exactly.
Everyone's angry. Most of the VTubers I follow literally have master's degrees. For as crazy as it is, same here. The number of times I've been interacting with somebody for a long time and we'd find out that we have not just a master's degree, but like we both have chem degrees. I'm like, why are there so many chemists in VTubing? Why has this happened to us?
That's funny. I have an associate's in viola performance.
Hell yeah!
Community college, baby!
Yeah! Yam is not in the college debt that I'm in, and I'm so happy about that for you.
That is true. I paid as I went.
There you go, yeah. Clowns can have nice education, absolutely. I actually know somebody who went to, not jokingly, like, clown college, went to school to learn how to be a clown and to learn circus skills.
Right.
And it's one of those things where she's like, the number of times I had to explain to people that, yes, I did go to clown school. Yes, you would fail out of it because you have to actually be good at things. You can't just be like, oh, we're in clown school. This is going to be fun and silly. It's not just telling jokes. It's like physically demanding, and you have to be creative and you have to make good things.
And there's also a lot of dangerous aspects to clowning.
Yes.
Although T-Bone did not cover it in his training video because that one is for children and he didn't want them to do any of the like pyrotechnics or other things that come with clowning. But yeah, like there's a lot of things that you've got to really follow the safety protocol of if you're gonna be doing it, like what is it called, like the really flammable paper and
yeah, what is that called? Oh, I can't think of what that's called now.
Gosh darn it. I watched a whole video on how it works and I can't remember it.
Yeah,
Flash paper, thank you.
Yes, flash paper. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I've used flash paper before for plays.
Wow. Yeah, you've got to be really careful with that
Yes,
stuff.
you do.
You got to keep it away from the flame source, obviously.
Mm-hmm. I think something that should be a repeating motif here for this girl is...
Smiles.
Yes, the smile. I've just made it frilly in the sense of making it either like a lion or like it's floral, but that's just because those are things that make it...
Yeah. No, I think this is great. These are great additions.
Friendly. There we go.
Yeah.
Make all of these objects seem like they are your friend. And they are kind. There we go. Let's see. What other thoughts did I have here? Shoes could still probably be bigger.
Yeah, we can make the shoes bigger.
Which,
now that we made the pants bigger, the shoes definitely need to be bigger.
Yeah. I wonder for practicality... The face is gonna get really goofy if I do this.
That's okay. That's okay.
But practicality's sake for being in a medical place, though, I wonder if having giant shoes is safe.
The way they do it is they wear Crocs, and then they build it with tape and foam so that those parts can come off when it's inappropriate to have big shoes.
Oh, wait, that's fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, so it's literally like it's an add-on that can come off, yes.
Wow.
Like a shoe cover, that's what I'm trying to say. They construct shoe covers out of colorful duct tape and foam so that they're not too heavy.
Interesting. Okay. Whatever shape we end up going with, if we do something that's like almost like a little bit of like a floral like looping somewhere, I would repeat that to be your like trim shape for all of these, where if we end up deciding that like this is the... It's already kind of working with the puffballs. EG died? What? Hello? Yam, I can't hear you. I know. EG's here? What? What is happening? Does Yam not have me anymore? I can't hear Yam anymore. What happened? Huh? Message Yam. Yam, I can't hear you. My YouTube stream is okay? Can't hear Yam now either? What's happening? Not assassinated. Yam is still talking. Showmates are fine. There's no crosstalk. Did the call go down, maybe? Hello?
Hello?
Did the call go down?
We hear each other. Yeah, I guess the call itself went down.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Betrayal. I think both of us were talking and it just vanished.
Yes. Okay.
Wouldn't be a Yam and EG
other
stream.
Again. Yay!
Yeah! Were you saying something? I was saying that whatever we end up deciding as being, like, I think because of the puffballs, you're gonna end up with, like, a frill shape that's like this. Just make sure that that is consistent throughout.
You're gonna have to re-share your screen.
Oh, you're so correct. Let me do that. Wow, I really got sent to the void, didn't I?
You really did. It was just, like, suddenly nothing.
Suddenly, no EG. It's my computer that's freaking out, and I can tell because I keep getting that pop-up for the, NVIDIA GeForce Experience. Hit this button to toggle it on. I'm like, why are you here? We didn't ask for this.
I see.
Yeah,
the frill, like the puffball frill motif. Yeah,
so we're gonna want to repeat that throughout. So like for the ends of these also probably it would be good. Mm-hmm. I like that you almost gave a single neoprene glove and then like a dishwashing glove almost.
Yes. Yeah.
For cleanliness sake. I do think that we could go like
this. Just to show the difference in texture, yes.
Yeah, make this one really, really big. And like this glove can stay matte, but like this glove, maybe if it had the like...
Has shiny. Yeah, there you go.
Would be cute. Then also, have you seen, there's a lot of dishwashing gloves that have patterns on them where they're not just like that simple.
Oh yeah, you can get like flowers or checkers or something.
Yeah, so like I'm just gonna take your checker motif that you already have, because that was what I was thinking of. I have checkered dishwashing gloves. And put that on the top, because with this design, I think something that's gonna end up being kind of important is that we have to have
Agreed.
everything everywhere so that the face can stay
Yeah.
being interesting.
Uh-huh.
That way the face is the moment of rest.
I see.
So if we get everything everywhere, if we make everything so overwhelming, we have no choice but to make the face really focal. I do have a thought about eye shape, though, which is that I do feel like for a clown, she could use a much wider, like, friendlier eye shape.
True.
Like, I know
Very
that the
true.
gremlin already kind of has big eyes, but you see, her eyes are, like, still kind of, like, slanted, so you can see that she's got the...
Right.
that angle. She kind of has it, but none of them really have the, like, really big round eye shape.
Yeah.
So I think we could push that here. So that way we can help combat, because putting the mask on her does unfortunately push her a little bit closer towards some of the scarier clown tropes.
Right.
If you go like this, the other thing that I love to do for making a character feel like they're calming is if you make it seem like, even though their eye is still quite open, if you put the eyelashes down, it makes it seem like she's not holding her eyes so wide open. And then you can put, like, one offset on, like, the inside or something. But that helps to give off that sort of, like, calming, friendly aura that I think we're gonna want for her. Make her nice and sparkly and friendly. Not one big eye and one small eye. That's not what I'm suggesting.
Yeah.
Just gonna horizontally mirror it. And then we can make her eyebrows even bigger. But I'm just kind of just going through all of the... trying all the angles that I would go for with this. So, like, let me just, like, merge that down. Give me something here. So we can complete her eye makeup shape going all the way around. I know that they do intersect it with the eyebrows, but for a VTuber model, her eyebrows would still be traveling, probably, up and down, and probably not taking that with them.
I originally had no eyebrows on her. I originally had them so that they would be tacked and not have paint, but then tacked and painted over. You know, drag queen makeup style, as we as we discussed the parallels. But the problem with that is I realized if this is going to be a VTuber, like a live 2D model, eventually that's going to give issue. You know.
Yeah.
You do need workable eyebrows.
Mm-hmm. Those marks made it look like she was crying too much, I feel like, which I know is kind of what that type of clown still wants.
Right,
but we don't want her to feel like she's crying for children.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put lines on this so I can see that I've done this in here for having the face mask. But especially if you pull it up really high so that we can really tell that it's being pulled down under the nose.
Yeah.
Comedy value.
There you go. Yeah.
There we go. Kind of hard to see what's going on, but there we go. Very good.
I totally understand. Like, I don't want you to feel like you have to, like, fully render this.
You're good. I'm just trying to make it clear because I can't see it from a distance unless I do a little bit of them. Band-Aid eyebrows would eat. Wait, that's kind of an interesting idea, but I feel like children might be bugged by that. I don't know if children would...
Yeah.
I don't know if children would like that. They might find that unsettling, unfortunately.
Fun fact, when I showed this, like really quick design, to my friend, they were like, you just made a clown. You've got the big nose, you got the big pants, you got the small crop top, you got the the star eyes with the white irises, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I was leaning on what I knew because I didn't have a lot of time for this design, and I feel like I appreciate you bringing it back away from, like, my VTuber model a little bit, because I was just like, I want to get this, like, in on the critique. So, yeah.
If we're gonna do this also, why not give her, to mimic that, we'll give her heart pupils instead of star pupils.
Yeah, there we go. Cute.
There we go. Look at that pleasant fella. I trust this clown for sure. And you can always bring back, you had all these little, like, bows and things that were in here.
Yeah.
Stuff. I would say those are probably a good move to keep just because we want that noise everywhere. We need all the colors everywhere. So that way the face stays being somewhere where they're not. Whoops, I hit the save button, so now I can't touch things for 30 seconds. There we go. There we go. But yeah, all of that everywhere. I might just move where I would have this so that it's wider, but I don't even know where that is in layers to help. I still feel very torn about the hat, the two hat situation. I'm gonna say
you try your version, and you know, I can take it or leave it. You know,
it's just too much right now. Where it's too overwhelming having something on that side of the head too.
Makes
but
sense.
if you want to give her two hats, I feel like it would be funnier if she had. Let me look up what a nurse hat looks like so I can make sure I get the shape right. But make it really small.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, if instead of being like that, if it was like
Yeah.
this, and then they have like the like raised part of it, so that it's like really small in comparison, and then you just give her, like, I know you had the whole Caduceus situation on it, but that might just be too much for that.
I forgot to explain that. It's going in her logo anyways, but basically, so she originally had the right symbol, which is one snake and a rod. And that's how it's supposed to be portrayed. But America has gotten it wrong so many times where they accidentally use Hermes' staff.
Oh!
And since Hermes is a little mischief maker, it kind of, you know, makes sense.
True.
Ooh.
I would say, what if, like, rubber snake on her,
yeah.
suspender?
So I was gonna make them out of, like, balloons, so that could definitely, like,
oh my gosh.
tie in.
Balloon snake.
Balloon snake.
Wrapped around. Oh yeah, distinct lack of balloon on this clown.
Right.
Balloon snake wrapped around her thing here, and then you could even have, like, I don't know, secondary, like, piece of it that's tied on for the tongue, where you know how they'll just, like, not inflate it?
Yeah.
Leave that for the tongue. Here's her balloon snake friend. Keep the children company. If we're thinking about her keeping her clowning items on her, she could keep, I've seen real clowns that do this, where they have, like, a little, like, thing that's attached to their waist that they keep all their little balloons attached to, and you could have, like, uninflated, pre-ready balloons, like, down here as her items, so that way she's just ready at all times.
The pump on the other side,
Yeah. She is ready. And wait, hang on, congruent design opportunity number 2. I had a pump for balloons that looked kind of like a syringe. Because they make them that look like this, where they are like...
Oh.
Where they're like this. And then they have like, yeah, they're like capped. Maybe I wouldn't make it black, but...
Yeah,
and then it just has the flat thing. That's the pump that I had growing up for balloons.
Perfect.
And then they could just have like some funny little markings on it or something where it's like, you know, they'll like draw
just
something
lines
on it.
Yeah. The measure lines on the side. Yeah, nice.
Like this silver instead of black, because that's just a little bit too creepy, but then it's doing both things! Yay! Oh my gosh. I saw somebody earlier say that congruent design is a $5 word. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's one of very few EG $5 words. I try and do everything in as much layman's terms as possible, but that's the only one that I don't have a good alternative for. But yeah, maybe this thing on this side of the hip. You could have this thing like it's sitting around one of her wrists, like this is her cuff that she uses. Let's see. Are there any other things I can think of that she might be missing that would help her in this context?
Treat us both. I really like the stethoscope in the hair. I think that's the top half concentration of the medical motif that it needed.
I agree. I proud of myself for that one. I don't always get them when I'm doing live, but sometimes I do get a couple good ideas when I'm live doing stuff. Don't like the inflated balloon idea, just so we wouldn't wear them for both the risk of them popping randomly and scaring kids and because they can drag around and get loose. Here's another question. Do they make non-latex balloons?
Okay,
That could be a problem also.
We could do a pipe cleaner instead.
Ah!
Pipe cleaner snake.
Mayhaps.
Yeah.
Yes, as in they do make non-latex. Okay. So maybe we just go back to rubber snake for this one.
Rubber snake? What about that, like, worm thing? I want the worm thing. You know the
worm
worm
on a string?
Yes!
Oh my gosh, wait, these are all worms on strings.
Worms!
Instead of being balloons, these are just the worm on string that they keep at the ready. This is still rubber snake, mayhaps. forgetting your single snake reference, but
Yeah.
keeping them on you. Always ready to gift a kid a worm on a string to cheer them up.
Exactly. Oh, stickers! That's the other huge thing. Stickers and lollipops.
Yeah! Stickers and lollipops. Okay. Where would we put them? How about on my uniform and a flower pen, if that helps? Ah, flower pen.
Pen, yeah, pens are important.
Yeah.
Pen in a pocket.
I was just gonna stick a pen, like, on here, where you can have, like, hooked on here for easy access to whatever. Design the pen in some capacity. Where would I stick a lollipop? Maybe a lollipop would be better to have behind the ear instead of a tongue depressor. I keep saying thung instead of tongue, and I don't know why. I don't know what that's about.
Sounds a little cursed.
My grasp of the English language, I say often, is very loose. Let's see, give her a lollipop. Because then, we'd have to figure out how to space everything a little bit better. But then you could have it, like, facing the other direction, where, like, here's the lollipop, and then the stick is, like,
yeah,
in that direction or something.
You could also put more pins on the other side of her suspenders.
That's true. Lollipop
have a
pin.
lollipop pin.
Hanging out with her snake. I was thinking about a lollipop earring for a second, because I do think one of the things that is making her feel like Miku is the specific way that you drew her front tendrils, because Miku is known for having, she's got her two little bits on the side, and she usually parts her hair and then has one piece in the center, which is, I think, why she might be feeling Miku.
Yeah.
So if we were to pull one of these off and
Yeah.
not give her both, that'll distance her from Miku a little bit. And then we could give her, because a lollipop I feel like works so well as an earring. I'm just gonna figure out what's going on this side of the face, because right now the anatomy doesn't make any sense because of something I did. Ear. Lollipop!
Oh, cute!
Wrapper, make
I
it like
poofed.
shiny. You poofed?
I poofed!
Uh-oh. Yam gone
Apparently
again?
on your...
You look fine to
Yeah.
me. Can you guys hear Yam still?
I poofed as in... Nope, my connection... I am live on my end. What is happening?
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, I'm deaded on... my-
Here. Still got Yam on EG stream. Oh wait, your stream is just gone entirely right now for me. We're totally disconnected from having shared chat also.
What?
Suddenly. What happened?
But my connection is fine. It says I'm live on both ends. So let's start
What?
connected stream again. It says I'm live, like I'm
Okay, well I'll
Oh.
invite you back again.
okay, thank you. This is the weirdest.
This is the most trouble we've ever had, which is so peculiar.
Also, thank you everyone from the roommates who are following me. I did not realize it, but we have a lot of people coming over. Thank you.
Ah! There you go, shroommates. Go check out Yam, please. There we go. Is it back now? Trying to recombine the chat room.
Okay, let me Wow, look at all the people following. Thank you. Oh, thank
Wow.
you.
They gotta
Okay,
go hunt you down.
My Twitch. Yes, click to accept. Here we go. We're gonna block the microphone, join the call,
Mm-hmm.
and shared chat. It's not giving me the options. What?
Wait, she's offline for the viewers, which is why we switched to EG stream for the time being. Okay, so you're down right now, I think, for your viewers.
On crazy.
Shroomate, because the
Okay.
Bat Bunch is coming in to tell us. Yeah, they're showing up in both of my chats now, telling me that Yam is gone.
Okay, well we can just keep going. It's okay.
Interesting. All right.
It says reload fixed it on my end. People are still
Oh.
talking about.
Okay. If Reload fixed it for
Yeah,
them,
I'm
that's
trying
okay.
to-
It might have just ripped our chats apart. Sorry. That bunch of roommates, you guys are apparently not allowed to hang out anymore.
It says you need to start shared chat now.
What? I haven't started. I started it. Let me stop
Why
it and
is
start again.
Okay. Okay.
Did that do it?
Says you can join shared chat once you are live. Alright.
So, interesting.
Yeah. Strange.
Intriguing.
I'm gonna just raid you in that case. I'm just gonna pour everyone into one stream. The VOD will be intact on YouTube because I'm still live on YouTube.
There we go.
So
Twitch, what is
Twitch-
going on?
I can just
Peculiar.
raid Squeegee on Twitch, and YouTube will remain the same. So go over to the Shroomate chat. Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry, Bat Bunch.
Unable to raid Squeegee at this time.
Yam, you're not
Okay.
live right now, I think. Somehow you're not live.
People are saying I'm live and not live at the same time. This is the weirdest.
Oh,
All right,
lordy.
I'm just gonna put Squeegee. I'm just gonna @ Squeegee in my chat, and you guys can self-raid Squeegee.
Self-raid Squeegee. Yeah. Hi, come hang out with us.
Hey,
We're nice and brothers.
everyone go to Squeegee. Everyone on Twitch go to Squeegee or my YouTube. Really doesn't matter.
Yeah, go somewhere
Sorry
where you can
about
still
that.
hear. How peculiar.
This is the weirdest.
I know.
It was going too well.
Was it? I already had an issue where mine, it separated us, and then my chats broke. I think we're just cursed, unfortunately.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to look at your chat now instead of mine. This is so weird.
I'm already having to look at my chat in a completely different window right now, so join me. I had to open my own stream.
Crazy.
It's so silly. Hang on. I'm just right now going through and just adding all of the details that I feel like would make sense. So like we put pockets on these, so I'm gonna put little puffballs on top of the pockets where they would open. I added little fluffies around the edges of where you have the heartbeat motif, so that way it's just a little bit easier to read from a distance. I might do the same thing with the sleeves too, where I might just give them like a very small white fluffy border or something. Just so they get a little bit of clarity. Weep. There we go. And then just a tiny bit of silhouette thing there happening. So far her silhouette is pretty decent, but her silhouette is still completely symmetrical, I think, as far as I can tell. So that might be the final thing that I would suggest we do something about. I think the only asymmetry in her silhouette right now is glove, hats.
Okay, yeah,
Which,
yeah.
to some degree, for a clown, I feel like isn't that uncommon? Clowns do tend to be pretty symmetrical, surprisingly.
Okay, shared chat started again. What the heck?
That's cool. Thank you, mods, for getting
All
Yam a
right.
shout out here also. Thank you, so they can find Yam. Trying to separate because your powers are you're too powerful combined. See, that's true. They fear us and our power. Cute little guys with funny little bob haircuts and gold, green, black, white color palettes who are educators, who have had many concussions, who like clowns, who like Miku. Too much. I think they think we're maybe stealing each other's identity, and that's why they're doing it. I just got 7 mod action notices saying Yam Albat video disabled by Squeegee. What? Huh?
You're the one blocking me this whole time.
Amber's locked you out of your house. So perplexing. What has happened? Okay.
That's okay.
Alive is in both now, so apparently you are alive again somehow. Good question.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Let's see, do I have anything left that I would suggest here? I don't know. The only thing is I might say, like, we might want to figure out this makeup in a way, because right now it's, like, very strange the way that I've done it.
Yeah, so, I mean, this is the first draft. The other ones have had a few drafts, but this one is like a first draft that I just wanted to throw in here. Definitely requires a little more research. Do you feel like the color palette is, like, pleasing, or does it need more work?
No, I think the color palette's fantastic. It's so fun.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
I might see that we've got 2 big chunks of orange now, so we might just want to add more orange, some big chunk of orange up here so that it's distributed everywhere. So it's not distracting, but I don't want to take that away, so I'm wondering if I can just, like, or, like, multicolor this pom-pom or something so that there is an orange bit up there for balance reasons. And then there's just one big yellow thing, so we might want something else that's big and yellow, just so that this isn't unique for being big and yellow. And I'm looking around to figure out where I would do that and how. But we just want to make it so that the green is in its greatest amount up here around the head, and that every other color is everywhere. So that way the face will still be focal. Yellow sock? Actually, yeah, maybe this sock should be yellow, because I was trying to remove that one color of pink, so that would be good to get a little more yellow somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe this is just entirely a multicolored pom-pom up here. Although having all of them right against each other might actually be too distracting. Actually, that's not bad. This texture that you have, this like confetti texture on here that's like polka dotty, I feel like should also come back somewhere where maybe like...
Yeah, I literally, that was the last thing I slapped on there before I sent it to you last night at like 11.
I know, that was like 2 a.m. my time, and I was laying in bed. Joby had gotten up to go to the bathroom or something, I think, and I was like vaguely awake, and my phone went off, and I was like, who is contacting me at 2 in the morning?
It was me, I'm so sorry.
You're good, don't even worry about it, because you didn't wake me up or anything. I wouldn't wake up anyway, but don't worry, you're never bothering me. But yeah, just mimic each of your textures somewhere so that nowhere they're not exclusive anywhere. Oh, yep. So our split chat, our chat did resplit itself.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and raid you one more time.
Okay.
The bat punch that is left is very confused.
Oh, poor bat punch. I'm sorry, bat punch. It was going too well for too long.
Yeah, we're gonna raid on out on Twitch. Here we go. Could work. And then I'm just gonna end my stream.
There we go. It did raid. It says there's only 3, but I know that there's more than 3. Hi, Bat Bunch. I'm Squiiji, freelance artist, fungi, art educator, roommates, rotate for them. You know the drill.
We've already got the art tax up, yeah.
Yeah, art tax, yeah. Hey, yeah, you wanna pay art tax? I say as if I'm not looking at your art currently on my stream right now.
How do I unlive on Twitch without doing it through OBS? I've actually never done this.
If you've rated out, you should just not be live anymore. Theoretically.
Theoretically.
That's how it works as far as I know. It worked, I now have 2 EG. Hi! You can't get rid of me. Alive, I'm surprised you don't have 3 windows of me, because you're usually in my YouTube chat too. How goofy. How silly. Orange medical cross is not red. It's legally distinct, it's fine. I think orange needs to be what color that is, though. Yeah. Okay. I actually don't know if I have anything else for her here. Unless you have further questions, but I think I've covered all my categories. I feel like I want to grade this one, though, just because...
Yeah, go ahead. Please do.
Whoa, that was a lot of modification here. Just because I feel like since she is the one where she is an indie design and she is a clown design, she is the one who would benefit from being closest to a 10 out of 10 as we could possibly get.
Right, yeah.
Let me grab...
I appreciate that.
Let me grab the rubric. Where's my rubric? Here we go. Yippee. I always forget that I can just go like this and split my screen so I can look at both the image and the rubric at the same time.
Yeah, that's nice.
There we go. So, for fellas who are unfamiliar, I'm a teacher. I have a rubric. This is how I operate.
But still live on Twitch. I don't know how to end that.
So, we're just not gonna worry about it. We're just not gonna worry about it. We'll just let it go.
How to unlive on Twitch.
That's a concerning sounding sentence. I also know it stays live for a bit after rating. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. But yeah, Yem's art tax is just being here this whole time.
Button. There should be a stop streaming button somewhere in the stream manager. I do not see it.
I don't have a button that says that anywhere in mine, so I don't know.
Stop stream. Stream?
That is such a funny conundrum, is I've never thought about having to end Twitch stream while still having YouTube stream.
Yep, you know what? You guys can laugh in my chat if you want, but try to stay in EG's chat. So
yeah, if you'd like to contribute, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking at Twitch chat anymore. I'm only looking at YouTube chat, yeah.
There we go. So, I don't know if it's helpful to grade the base version, but I'll try and grade where we are right now with it.
Yeah.
To see if I find a weakness by having done this. So, let's see. What? Okay, color palette. I do think that the color palette is very fun the way that it is. It's experimental also in a way that I really don't think agency VTubers would be designed, but it's a clown, and also she comes from
Right.
Indian adoption. I feel like the color palette makes a lot of sense, and
Right.
once we removed that one pink, I feel like it's working pretty well as far as harmony goes.
Mhm.
My last wonder here is I wonder if she needs a non-blue eye color. Maybe.
Yeah, so I was just trying to give her a different color than the like gold and green that everyone else has. So if you have a different suggestion, I'd love to hear it.
Because pink could very well get too creepy too quickly. What are the other eye colors? They have gold.
You could just honestly just
Pink.
you could give her like a brown eye because she's a real
You're
person.
so right, because she's a real person, and because it's dark, it would have so much contrast. Yeah, this brilliant. I love brown-eyed VTubers also because there's so few of them. I am like one of the only ones, and my eyes aren't even really brown either. My eyes are somehow 3 colors that just optically mix to brown. But contrast. Wait, that's so good. Recolor these very quickly. And brown eyes are so warm and welcoming. Oh, man. Fantastic. It's a little bit weird because I'm not doing a good job of redrawing it. There we go. Okay, so yeah, there's one thing. Give your highlights back. Brown eyes. Oh, because we get a moment of darkness in the face that makes the face more focal too. Very good. Okay. Yeah. So, silhouette. She does have an interesting silhouette, and she's got some good moments of weight and contrast in it. She's got some good negative space around her shoulders. She's got a little bit between her arms and where her suspenders are. We can't really see it because of the dark background color, I think, but there is a gap between the body and that, and I think that that's an important thing to preserve. But silhouette-wise, otherwise, I think the exaggeration is fine. And the asymmetry, oh god, okay, well they've decided to break me now, so we're just gonna keep moving. Yam, can you see the nightmare that I've become? Yam? Hello? Yam Allbat, are you still here? Hello? Yam? Calling you again? Oh no! Not again! Here, I'll hang up and then... Wait, what?
Hello?
Yeah, I hit
Hello?
the join call button and it hung up on you instead. What happened?
Beautiful.
What is
Can
going
you
on?
screen share again?
Yes, I can. How long was I talking that you couldn't hear me?
Quite a while. The
No!
last thing I said was maybe give her brown eyes, and you gasped, and then you just you disappeared.
Oh my god! I said, oh my god, Yam, you're so brilliant. That's fantastic. Because giving that adds
Okay.
contrast to her face, and there's not nearly enough brown-eyed VTubers, and that would be realistic to her being a clown and not wearing contacts.
Yeah.
Fantastic
Yeah.
decision.
Okay, good. Good.
There we go. We're back. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been transmuted into something evil and terrible, but it's not impacting me. I'm
Yeah.
staying silly. I've been inverted. This is normal, though. This isn't even breaking my model in any
No, it's
non-traditional way.
amazing.
Thanks. Silhouette. Her silhouette, I feel like, is not as asymmetrical as it could be, but clowns usually are symmetrical, but I don't really know what else to suggest to make her more asymmetrical right now.
I think what I'm gonna be doing is taking some more hospital-ish tools and sticking them in her hair in clever ways, and that's
Okay.
gonna bring more asymmetry because there's gonna just be different tools.
Okay. And as long as you make them, like, big and exaggerated and chunky and, like, sticking out off the edges, that
Yeah,
should work for that purpose. But right now, I think that one of the strengths is that she very clearly, obviously, reads as a clown in silhouette. Which
Okay,
is
good.
fantastic.
Yeah.
As she should. So, for where it is right now, I think she just needs a little bit more, but if you're gonna add that stuff, that might push it the extra bit it needs.
Okay. Yeah,
Complexity versus clarity, right now, that's kind of hard to grade because this is kind of a sketch.
Yeah.
And because once things are rendered, it'll probably help a lot because she is an everything everywhere type of design. We're trying to go for contrast in the sense of... Shremates, I'm trying to focus. They're rotating me, they're making me T-pose, and they've stuck me in the middle of the screen. That's okay. I'm gonna not worry about it. It's kind of hard to tell if the clarity is working, but the focal point of her head is working for me, at least right now, because it's where all this green is located, and her chest being the biggest plane of flat white, and this being the second biggest plane of flat white, and her hat is framing her face. The suspenders, I don't know if should stay black, but I'm not really sure what color to suggest changing them to at this moment.
Yeah, maybe. So the problem is, so I tried to go for a white nurse uniform with blue piping and like keep it scrub colors. But I really struggled because I had originally had those suspenders blue, and I was like, no, that doesn't work.
Yeah, too much blue.
Too much blue. Maybe like maybe yellow.
I'm gonna try gray, because I do feel like they still might need to be neutral. But they're just too distracting right now because they're so dark. Oh, I did something to them that made it so that I can't actually... Oh, I thought I was gonna be so smart in putting this underneath. But I do think that gray might be at least a move in the right direction. It could even be a slightly darker gray, but them being that black, they're the only thing that's that dark in the design, so they were just a little distracting for it. Back to the void? Huh? Man, thank goodness we're almost done, because this is just not working. Hello? We're almost done, so thank goodness at least, but like, what is going on?
Yeah, this is crazy.
Fully perplexing. For all the times that we've been live together, we've never had this particular issue happen.
Right? It's new every time.
Every time we think, we were celebrating before we went live that it was the fastest we ever did our like stream prep together.
Yeah. We
were so ready. But no, not this time. What is happening to me? I'm just shoes now on screen too. Huh? Oh, that's good. There we go. Oh nice star motif. I match with your Hoshino now. Or Hoshizora.
Okay. They weren't designed. The three who need to be designed as a gen can follow those rules. This is a rule breaker.
All right. Concept and motifs. I think I am very clearly getting the clown without a shadow of a doubt. I think that there are some good, clever ways that now that we've made the puffball's hearts. Oh wait, the one on the top of her head should also do that probably. For consistency. In styling.
Yeah, I think in my refining process, I feel like my main thing is gonna be like, how can I make these two like medicine and clowns come like
hold hands.
Hold hands. In a way that's also functional. That's the hard thing. Is like clown is already hard to make functional, but then you've also got like you have to add medicine in there, but also not make it scary, because like clowns and nurses are very common in horror games. Like I'm a huge Silent Hill fan, so
yes, boy do they have those things.
Yes, fun fact, there is a parody Silent Hill ending to this game
really
being planned. Yes.
Oh, that's funny. Because Silent Hill also has parody endings, too.
That is exactly. So we're taking the UFO ending from the Silent Hill parodies, and we're sticking it in here.
I forget which one it was, but Jubby, on their first playthrough of one of the Silent Hill games, got a joke ending and was abysmally confused and bothered.
Later on, they made it to New Game Plus only can get the UFO endings, but I'm sure, like, if you're playing the first 3, I believe you can still get the,
I feel like that's smart that they did that, because there's also, what is it, like, is it a Call of Duty game that in one of the story modes it has an Avenged Sevenfold collaboration as an ending? That's what it is, right? Roommates, can you confirm or deny that?
Know.
I feel like that is what it is. I can ask Jubby because they're here, but it's something like that. They get like a weird like band ending that I don't understand. I've not played this game myself, but similarly, Jubby also got that instead of the real ending. Oh wait, Alive is saying, was that the old Modern Warfare 3? It might be. I wouldn't know, but What a
One
concept.
of the shitty games.
But it's so funny. Are you also going to make it so that your, like, joke ending is only New Game Plus? Is that a thing you can do easily?
Yeah, it is I'm currently looking what's possible. So I'm switching engines. I wanted to do it in Unity, and now I'm doing it in RenPy.
Yeah.
So we're kind of like switching. We also have to like do some game design recalculations. I think it should be fine to have a New Game Plus. I mean, Doki Doki has New Game Plus, so I don't see why it couldn't be possible, you know?
Yeah, I feel like all we need to do is check if there's a save file, and then check if that save file has been completed, essentially. Which, those would not be too terrible, because I don't only have to do the check once when you reach that ending sequence, so, like, it might not be too evil. But granted, I don't know everything about game dev.
Like, if it's not possible to have New Game Plus, it could be like a side download type situation where it's just like a little like a free extra download if you want the like parody ending kind of thing.
Yeah, that's a good option. I agree. I see. Wait, so it is Call of Duty Black Ops. In 2012, Avenged Sevenfold composed the song "Carry On" for the post-credits cutscene. Fantasy performed the concert. Also used the Easter egg song. Okay, intriguing.
Funny.
That's so goofy of a thing to have done. Band collaboration in our Warfare game. Concept motifs. I think once we have some more of those medical memorabilias in here, that'll help with the medical angle a little bit more too. But I do like that there's some subtler things like the snake that we'd come up with and like things that overlap. So I think that is all right for me as far as concept goes. Complexity and clarity, I don't think I can grade right now though, just because we have to get that figured out. Yam, are you still here? No, Yam is not still here. Oh boy. Lip syncing. Yeah, what do you think Yam's saying right now? I am.
Hi.
Funny seeing you here.
Speedrun this.
What brings you around these parts, Yam? Funny seeing you here. I didn't think I'd run into you here today at this time in this place.
Oh my gosh.
Yam's asking if you're talking.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All I had said was, I don't think we can grade complexity versus clarity. So I don't think I can give you like an actual real grade, but I think the only thing that we need is something in the silhouette if you're continuing to work on it. Something that adds a silhouette, and I think that will also come into the overlap of the concept and motifs. But otherwise, I think you're pretty good here. I think these are all doing a good job of being exactly what they need to be for your game. Just needed a couple little like pushes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, I'll put us back here.
Yeah.
So that. But
I appreciate all the input. I definitely oh yeah.
I'm glad I could help. It was fun.
Oh. Yeah, if you join the Discord and you make fan art of the characters, I will definitely try to include as much fan art as I can in the actual game in the Twitter parody scenes.
Oh
so
my gosh, wait, that's such a good idea.
As the top of the fake Twitter. I think we went with Chatter for the not Chatter. What was it? It was
Say less. I know I need to draw fan art of them too.
I literally. Yeah, but if you draw fan art, you can just tell me what your username is, what you want to be credited as, and then I will include the fan art, and you'll have like a little username so that people can actually find you in real life.
That's such a fantastic idea.
Because I need fan art of them anyways to like sell the idea that they're popular VTubers, right?
Yeah, so. And then that also can, I guess, work for like promo too once you get to that point also. Potentially.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's design. People have drawn our cool little guys already.
Yeah.
Yay!
I know I've done like no promo. The Twitter lies completely dormant. Because,
that's okay. You're not there yet. You're so early in development right now. That,
yeah, exactly.
Like, don't start doing that until you are getting ready to have things ready. Because we don't want to build hype for something and then be like, all right, here's some hyper building. Nothing for 2.5 years.
Yep.
Gonna wait that long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you get
But,
to that point,
I wanted
you'll have more stuff ready for it. And you can be really consistent with it. Yeah.
right. I wanna finish the designs first, so it gives ample time for people to do whatever they want with the characters in true VTuber fashion. I want them to just be like, do whatever you want with these. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your game sounds cool, yeah, but I dislike horror to existence. So this isn't like necessarily like it's not a jump scare game. Okay. It's
It's a game that I could
the
probably
fear
play.
factor. Yes, the fear factor doesn't come from blood, guts, scary things. It's more the sad and scary reality of corporations and what they're willing to do to people to make money.
Yes.
That is the horror.
Yeah.
But it's like
Realistic
it's grounded.
horror.
Yeah, it's grounded in like
Horror because it's not fake.
like, yeah,
Some capacity.
horror because it's like a yeah.
Oh, if you can do Heathers, you'll be fine.
Family Heathers.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's
you'll be
not
okay.
like I'm not gonna try to actually scare people. It's more like just I call it psychological horror. More
reality jump scare. No, I see Yam talking again and I can't hear Yam talking. No! No!
I'm back.
I noticed immediately. This is the first time you've been in the middle of talking when it left.
Essentially, to summarize it, it's not traditional horror. It's more like the situation is so sucky and scary. But I promise you, it's not like blood, guts, jump scares, anything like that.
Yeah. Terror of real life.
It's supposed to make you uncomfortable, but not. As much as I love horror games, I'm not going to call upon that too much. You're gonna get some unsettling music,
yes.
and maybe some like bright, intense colors, but not in like a jumping fashion.
VTuber Truman Show. That's a concept. That's something.
Yeah. You can't get as bad as Alice Madness Returns. No, it's definitely not.
That's incredibly dark.
That is not. For those of you who don't know, I am like 99% family friendly. So when I say like psychological horror, it's more like, wow, terrible thing happened to this person. How do they react, kind of thing.
Yeah, I feel like the game is still gonna be something that you or I could play on our own stream, and it would be fine.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So I think we'd all be okay.
Yeah.
And like I even struggled getting through Little Nightmares with being a little scaredy cat. That's atmospheric horror. That was scary.
Yeah.
But I feel like this would be manageable.
Yeah,
easily.
it's nothing more scary than what's already happened in the VTuber community.
That stuff's pretty scary though sometimes.
Here's the thing, like, when I came up with this concept, I thought no one was gonna be actually as evil as Be Happy, and then it happened, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, it keeps happening.
Oh, okay. How do you exaggerate your parody game enough when real life is more exaggerated than your parody?
I know. It's like The Onion. Have you seen how many jokes The Onion has to make about where they're like, well, this thing that we made as a parody like 8 years ago actually happened now? Like, The Onion is struggling
it's like
in there,
how the Futurama and Simpsons things actually started happening like 10 years later. Yeah.
Yeah, accidental prophecy. Sorry, what do they call it? Is it the power of Apollo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Whoops.
So yeah, the psychological horror elements are more like emotional and situational than as much as I love Silent Hill, and I'm definitely gonna dress up the characters as Silent Hill characters in the Silent Hill spoof.
Wait. Who's who? Tag the characters as who they are.
Oh, okay. Hime is Heather.
Hime's Heather. Okay. Yep.
Chris is Harry. And then Posey, I don't remember what I made Posey, but I remember Toodles is one of the Silent Hill nurses.
Which is, those are like so not safe for work also though.
Yeah. Posey is Alessa. That's like the schoolgirl dress.
Okay, yeah. Who's James? No one.
Your main character actually. We're not even gonna touch on his design because he's supposed to be like actually like Emmett from the Lego Movie, where he literally has no character traits.
Ah, okay. But that's so fun. Okay. Interesting that the character is James. Okay.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he has a little bit of characterization, like, in who he is as a person, but I want to literally, like, his design itself is literally just brown hair, brown eyes, black t-shirt, black pants, because I want to give, like, the no characterization visually kind of vibes, yeah.
Understandable.
An NPC.
NPC. If you want to do NPC, do that. Give him at least one thing so that he does not become like a Kirito Isekai protagonist, I beg you, but just one thing. Just give him one thing. Just one
thing. I'll try and think of it. He's a delivery driver, so we might be able to go with that. He's like a DoorDash driver as his day job. So, yeah, maybe something to do with that.
Even if you give him a ball cap.
Yeah.
That still is enough. Earring on the right, anything.
You know what? You're right.
Just one thing.
I forget that people want to draw every single character, so maybe just one thing.
Just one thing. Just one thing. Bangs that cover his eyes, bangs that cover one eye. Give him just one thing.
That's a different character. We're not even touching, like, the staff today, but that's okay, because they are literally... They're gonna
be so grounded.
Design.
Yeah, they're not character design, really. They're just meant to be people to some capacity.
They're just meant to be people.
That's totally fair.
So, thank you so much, EG. Before we get disconnected again, I should probably say thank you so much, Squiiji. Matt Bunch, if you haven't followed Squiiji after the raid, please follow Squiiji.
Thanks!
I am so thankful for this, like, extra pair of eyes on these designs, because I want this to be as obvious of a VTuber parody as possible, and Squiiji has done their due diligence of studying design. When is your dissertation on specifically the science of VTubers coming out?
Good question. Hey, I already did a dissertation. I don't want to do another. I already did a master's thesis. I don't want to do a second. I have a whole video about how to make a VTuber design. It's that one, maybe.
Yeah, you should go check it out.
Thanks.
EG and I have been doing specifically VTuber character design, Miku character design stuff. So in the past, if you want to check out our channels, you'll find us collabing on other things with different scuff happening.
New and fresh stuff, yeah. Always keep your toes. You never know what to expect from us. We achieve new peaks and new lows every time.
Exactly.
Roommates, follow you.
But yeah, thank you. This was a long time, long-awaited stream. I didn't want to like finalize these renders until I had EG's contribution to these designs. So now that I finally, have some idea of how to kind of finalize these designs, I'm definitely going to get our first renders of the characters out so that we can start using them in like prototyping and stuff. I'm really excited.
Yippee! YouTube said, or Twitch said we can't shout you out again, but that's okay. We'll you guys know where to find Yam. Find Yam! Because also, thank you for including me in this project. I appreciate it. I've been like snooping from time to time in the server. It's been really exciting to work on, and seeing how many people are excited about it is also so cool. I'm so
feel like we're kind of united by our trauma.
Yes, I feel like that's true. Truest trauma bonding.
oh, that's the other thing. Someone asked me like, where can we do it other than Discord? I have a Twitter and Blue Sky for this project, but mostly Twitter. It's called, I think the handle is just Agency VTuber. Yeah, it is just Agency VTuber at Agency VTuber.
That's a crazy handle to have gotten. That's a crazy handle to have gotten. Good work.
Thank you. Yeah. So I will link that. Can I link in your chat without getting bonked? We'll
You
see.
can try. If it doesn't let you, it should let Blue Sky and Twitter links go through. But Moobot, if not, we can shake Moobot a little bit and I can just copy and paste it. There we go. Yeah, it was nice to you this time. Thank you,
Okay,
Moobot,
yeah,
for
so
being willing.
you can tag that account. I'm just, I'll see the notification and I can retweet whatever you make. Thank you for your interest. I didn't know if this would like gain traction just because it's so similar to other things that have been done, like Doki Doki and
Like, it's a new, fresh angle to that, though.
It is a fresh angle to it in the sense that this is like kind of a specific niche where terrible things happen and we just kind of have to roll with it.
Yes. And we try and pretend that they don't happen a lot of the time, too. The agencies would also probably prefer we don't think about this happening. But this is like almost a good warning for people who want to join agencies to be careful.
Yep.
Beware.
Yeah. This is definitely a it's weird how often it happens still. I thought like after the first few collapses we would learn, but we haven't. No. So now I have to make a whole game about it.
Yeah, cautionary tale. You know what? Other game I feel like there's a niche that this is in. Have you seen, is it the Chillas game where it's the one where you are a VTuber and you end up with a stalker?
Yes.
That I feel like is one of those like cautionary tale ones too, where that is like terrifying, but because it also just happens to people. Like, crazy.
Yeah.
Similar niche.
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah. So that's kind of why I'm calling it a horror game. I don't want people to walk in and be like, "Oh, this is a cute game about VTubers." I won't go as far to be like, body horror, gore, anything like that. But I want to label it as a horror game to keep people who are not cool with touchy subjects.
Yeah. As long as you provide some sort of content warning for it, that'll probably also make it just a lot clearer where you can specify hey, only these things are contained in here. Nothing else.
True. I will be very specific. Yeah.
So that way, people can make sure that, DDLC has a content warning.
DDLC, exactly. This is very, as we've been listening to the playlist of DDLC on loop.
Only the upbeat songs.
This is DDLC inspired, but instead of being like Otome games, it's going to be VTuber life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
social horror
not
is another
graphic
word
horror,
for it,
but
maybe.
social horror. Yes.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And I'd like to push my art chops. I'd like to delve in different art styles depending on the emotions of the characters. That's something I'm trying to experiment with implementing. I just played the game Slay the Princess. I don't know if you guys know it.
Yeah, I know that one.
And the way that the art style changes depending on the scenario, I won't spoil it. But that was very inspiring to me.
Yeah. I think, I don't know if you've talked about, because you had talked to me about one of the ideas for that at some point in the game, but I don't know if where that has gone.
I have revealed it, that I would like for the second half of the game, when you are in person with the VTubers, that you can actually meet them, and I would like to delve into like regular realism portraits for their offline personas. They're like real VTuber, or they're real
person in the flesh. I think that's fantastic.
So,
I love that as a concept for it.
Right, because I recently, and I finally got to experience this for the first time when I went to Offkai, but meeting offline friends after like knowing them only by their VTuber characters is a very strange feeling when you finally see their face. So although I won't show those like realism portraits until the game is out, I'll try to keep them down low. I'd like to definitely say the concept that I'd like real people to have realism style and then the online world to have anime style too. Show that crazy expectations versus reality, the offline and online separation.
Yes.
And then another moment I would like to mention here is there was this one time when I was in marathon stream mode. I was like doing a donathon for this model, mind you. So that I could get it rigged by someone else and not go crazy. And I had been on with Yam all day, every day for 4 days in a row. And
Ooh.
no one else was home, so I was not interacting with humans outside of the internet. And day 4, I went to the bathroom and I looked at myself in the mirror and I didn't recognize myself.
That's terrifying. That is horror. But I can say, while Joby was gone for 3 weeks, and there were a couple days straight where like I didn't really get out of the house while they were gone, and it was the same kind of thing where like I just like totally lost touch with reality and time and all of things, and I was like,
yes,
please make sure you're socializing.
Right.
Like, that's very important.
So that is a little like that's the kind of horror I'm trying to try to portray. And I'm trying to like find dichotomy in art style to like serve as that. The fact that this girl looks in the mirror and she expected to see an anime character and then sees a realistic person with like all the flaws that comes with human figures. That's part of the energy I'm trying to capture with the art direction of this project.
Chef's kiss. I'm here for this in every way, shape, and form. I'm so excited.
Me too. Now if I could just get a job to fund it.
Oh yeah. That's man, having to fund your passions is so screwed up. We should just be able to have them.
I know, right? Until then, it's gonna be really like just doing everything myself, and it's gonna be a lot slower that way. But yeah.
But it gives you a long time. I think one of the benefits of doing it that way is that there's too much crunch in the game industry nowadays, I would say, and that a lot of elements, they just don't cook on them for long enough. They don't think about things long enough because first idea is rarely best idea. Sometimes it's 12th idea.
True.
So not by your choice, but by you having to wait longer, you will really work out all the little kinks before you start committing to stuff too, because the worst thing would be having to have all this stuff done and then go back to something that's like 6 steps ago because you guys were moving so quick. Now you'll have everything worked out, and once you can hit the ground running, you absolutely will because you've already got the kinks all worked out. So
yeah, this is kind of the opposite of a game jam.
It really is, yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love a good game jam because that's just a good learning experience. We don't need perfection. It doesn't need to sell. It doesn't need to do anything. But this is like a real, true project that we would probably like to have some impact and get out into the world and all of that.
Right. I think my experience, not to like be like too like on my high horse, but my experience being unique, that I've been indie, I've been agency, I've been project coordinator, I've been talent manager, and I've been in red flag agencies. I feel like just having experience from everyone's perspective, all of my characters' perspectives, is a little bit of a helpful thing. Because I kind of understand where everyone's coming from.
Yeah, you're a rare expert in all of those things, where not everyone has any of those perspectives, yet you have all of them.
I wish I didn't have all of them.
I agree. But at least you can put them to some kind of interesting use, as much as like that. I hate doing silver linings for things that are bad sometimes, but like it does help in some capacity.
Yeah, this is kind of me trying to make lemons into lemonade, you know?
Yes. Still sour.
But I think...
But it's something.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, Yeah. I'm really excited to get this back to this project. There was a lot of things with, like, getting to do a song for Iron Mouse and stuff where I was just like, this is great. All of my projects are totally
everything's
like, falling to the wayside.
Yeah, everything goes on pause for big projects. Yeah, that's how it was. I had a lot of fun working on my Otakon projects, but that was something where it was like every single day, that was all I did all day for a while, and it's like, well, nothing else.
Yeah. Will there be crowdfunding in the future? I want to do crowdfunding at the point where I'm like, yes, this is a project I can finish, because the last thing I want is to take people's money and then be like, sorry guys, due to life, this project is canceled. You know? I would hate. So, like, towards the end of production,
yeah, like 70% development, they say, is a good point in time to say we can do crowdfunding for something.
I would really want it to do some of the things I want crowdfunding and or volunteers for would be coding help. I'm not a coder. Although I've done game development, it's always been in one of those like drag and drop engines.
Oh,
where
like
you
what is
can
it,
do
Scratch
building blocks.
or?
Yeah, Scratch.
Yeah.
I've done Scratch,
Scratch is
RPG
fun.
Maker, Tyranno Builder.
Yeah. I love RPG Maker.
Yeah, for me to maybe have someone who can come, look at the code, debug, that kind of thing, that's a huge like thing for me where I'm just like, I would love help with the code, but I would want to make sure that the script is completely written, all the art is finished, and then like the last step is like figuring out the code spaghetti. At that point I would
Just
feel like, okay, time to crowdfund and then find someone who can bring everything that I've already done together in a potential like this is not going to be the buggiest release in the world type thing. Yeah,
and I honestly, having seen like there've been a couple of games that I've seen go into beta that I think that was a very good move for them too, where like definitely don't be afraid of that because it does help with building the hype for it, but then also that's bug testing.
Yeah, true.
Big bug testing. It's also audience testing to some degree to see if things are hitting right or, you know, anything like that. Which I'm sure you'll already have some level of ironed out, but don't be afraid of that element. I know you're not one of those people, but because you've already been very like out about this stuff, but it's the same with VTubers.
Yeah.
It does not always benefit you to be secretive about things. Sometimes it does. It builds a little bit of hype. But do you know what makes people more interested is getting a little taste. Just a little taste.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
beta tests are good.
I'm also thinking of like releasing in chapters as well, so that when I have a chapter done, I can have people like see how they're reacting, who's their favorite characters kind of thing, and I can adjust things according to kind of the fan base as well.
That's interesting too.
To bring it back to something I absolutely love and EG needs to eventually see is the Amazing Digital Circus has done a lot of that, where they release episodes and then like 6 months later they'll release another episode. So you'll see the fandom kind of be like, this is my favorite character. I wonder if they're like this, and then the next episode we've got like confirmation or like denial.
Where they like
the
delve more into
headcanons
that
and
one.
stuff like that. FNAF is another really common example of that, where it's like, oh, people made lore and Scott Cawthon kind of went with it, so it's kind of like a team effort. So yeah, I definitely want to be getting things out and having people enjoy tastes as it goes.
Yeah. Could also add to the VTuber theme too. I guess that's true, because VTubers do tend to at least modify what it is that they do to some capacity based on what works and what doesn't work and where there's interest or not too. Which is interesting. Yeah, fans shaping VTuber lore.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, I've got like the building blocks, the basic building blocks now though. Like we've only got the story outline. And now we're gonna finalize the character designs, and we've got character bios, and that is it. Like,
but that's still a start.
We need a prototype and to start like doing the scripts and stuff. But I really appreciate just being able to yap about it. This makes it feel official, just showing other people. So.
It feels real when you get other people involved with things.
Yeah, it does, and I appreciate everyone like enjoying these designs. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right.
You are! You absolutely are doing things right. What are their names again? This is Chrysanthemade or Chris, or Chrysanthemado.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, it does, I mean...
The zero. I know why it's a zero, but my brain doesn't want to read it as a part of a name.
Yeah, so with all their names, I've leaned into different VTuber tropes. So Chrysanthemado is the Twitch username trope.
Yeah.
Then Hoshi Zorahime has more of the traditional Japanese idol VTuber type name, where you take object in Japanese and then like a very stage name and you mash them together in katakana.
Yeah.
And then the gaming cat, her name is Posy Pocket. She is more of the EN-VTuber
Yes.
alliteration type
Yes.
of
Yes.
naming
Mhm.
scheme. And then Toodles, she didn't have a last name at all because she's based on the indie VTubers who are just kind of like making their hobby into a channel
Mhm.
and making a VTuber model to go alongside their niche hobby.
Mhm.
So her only name was Toodles for a while, but then the like V Happy was like, no, you need a last name because everyone else has a last name. So
Mhm.
she went with a Goose, which is the kind of clown that she is.
Yeah.
So Toodles a Goose. Yeah.
Toodles a goose. The double ooh is good.
Yes,
It
yes.
still
It
has that
two
en
O's.
alliteration thing
Yeah,
happening.
yeah. Toodles a Goose.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's cute. Now that I'm thinking about it, because like, I feel like there really aren't any agency VTubers who don't have a last name.
Iris of Hololive
Oh!
English
You're right, Iris
has
doesn't.
a last name, but
does
apparently,
she?
like, she can't share it. So the part of the lore is that she has a last name, but she can't share it
Oh.
with humans because something will happen. I don't
Okay.
exactly remember, but yes, Iris does not have a last name.
Is she the only one?
She's the only one. There was gonna be Omega on the EN side
Yeah.
as well, who didn't have a last name,
Yeah.
and they had like a lore tie-in with that, but it didn't happen.
Didn't
so yes,
happen.
she's the only one.
Everyone in
unless
Niji Sanji I can think of has one.
Does Oski have a last name? Maybe it was just a V Singer thing that they didn't want to give V Singer's last name.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Oski-
she has the same exact thing going on where she's just Oski.
Yeah, maybe it is a V-Singer thing.
Like a V Singer thing.
Huh. Intriguing. Huh. The more that we like you work on something like this, the more you become aware also of what things are happening.
Yeah.
Roboko-san. Oh yeah, Roboko-san does count too, I guess. So 2. Not many.
I just realized I have not had your screen share since this one, but you know
That's-
what? I'm not
that's
gonna
okay.
take it.
There's not much to
I'm
be looking for anyway.
Yeah.
I just
No,
had a
I'm just
clown
gonna-
open on screen for a while.
I'm just gonna take my artwork and put it back up.
There you go.
Just so that my poor YouTube audience I wanted this VOD to be like pristine, and it did not happen.
It never happens. Anytime you think about, I want this thing to have clarity and to go like seamlessly, it won't. It knows, it feels, it can hear you thinking.
Yeah.
The technology doesn't like it when you think.
Yeah, for real.
What can you do?
Roboko-san, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But basically, I wanted Toodles to kind of break the molds, because we've got indie VTubers who find success through breaking the mold.
Yes.
And I want to represent
Absolutely.
them in this project as well.
Mhm.
So I feel like having a indie adopt is the best way to kind of represent
Yeah.
that, you know?
I think so too. I think that's a good way of getting all ends of like VTubing involved in it.
Unfortunately, because my experience is that I've seen so many indie VTubers lose their IPs to agencies. I had to do it to her.
I know.
I had to do it to her.
Yeah. I hate that you did, but
Yeah.
it definitely tracks. It's happened so often.
For real, like a character you like designed and sometimes even like drew and rigged, just being slurped up and then yeeted into the void is so common. It
It's
sucks.
so evil that it's not even like anyone's using it. Why can't I have it
it's
back?
just petty. It's
Yes,
petty.
it absolutely is. Also, people having to buy their IPs is a very intriguing thing also. Sometimes I can understand some level of it, depending on how they're pricing it. But there has been some real misuse with that too.
Yeah, we're talking about like luxury car level of
Yes.
IP buyouts.
Yes.
And let me say, we're not seeing like Hololive success with most of these people who have like luxury car prices on their IP.
No.
It's just for the petty, like,
yes.
I know you're a broke college student, so I know you're never gonna be able to afford this IP buyout.
So I'm trying to make it seem like I'm doing a nice thing by offering it to you.
Well, really, it's just so that they'll sign the contract of like, oh, but you could always buy your IP back. Oh, you can always buy your IP back, so it's totally, like, risk-free to join. That's the reason they do it.
I see you saying 50k for an agency IP, add, like, I saw one that I was like, what was it? I think we're thinking the same one. It was like $200,000.
Yeah.
So like with an extra zero.
Yeah. Add a times 4, you know.
Yeah.
Do you think that happens a lot in the art industry outside of VTubing? I always wanted to ask, like, do you like when you're getting your dream thing done or published or whatever, could you potentially just lose the whole thing in a lot of cases, or is this a VTuber specific thing?
So this is something, I don't know how prevalent this is currently, but in if you are trying to release papers to journals, there can be some really weird business that goes on with that sometimes, where there's some really predatory like publishers who will take rights to things, which is kind of strange. So I can only speak to it in chem because that's where I encountered it, and they do exist, where they will essentially they take the right to your paper from you, where you can't even show other people your own paper without paying for access to your own paper.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not like you pay once to have access to it. You have to pay a subscription, or you have to pay like per use case. And you're not allowed to just give it to people otherwise. So that's one that I know of. That's not in art really though, but I'm sure it also is happening in art history. Yeah, and I know licensing is weird with some things too. I saw somebody bring up Taylor Swift earlier, where yeah, she did lose access to what, like half of her discography.
VTubers go through that.
Yeah.
For a lot.
Yes. Oh man, yeah. Everything I create is copyrighted by default. Yeah. Publishers, game companies, even Amazon Kindle. Yeah. Oh, here's another good one, which is, this is, I think, still a thing. If you work for Disney, I don't even think it's just as an artist. It might not just be as an artist, but if you work for Disney, all of the art that you create while you work there belongs to them. Even if it is not something that you created that is even in relation to one of their IPs, it belongs to them.
What?
Yes, so very famously, there is an illustration that Rebecca Sugar did while working for Disney. It's a Ratatouille illustration where,
it's less kid-friendly.
Yes, do you know the one I'm talking about?
No, I'm just reading the chat.
Oh, yeah, it's a Ratatouille drawing where Remy the rat is controlling Linguini while he and the girl that he is with, fill in the blank,
are doing a yeah.
Yes. So even in like when I applied, my parents made me apply for an internship despite me not having any skills that would make me ever want to work at Disney. And even in like the applications for the internship, they declare that in like some of their contract stuff for it. So I guess this is just everywhere. It's not really like IP buyout stuff, but companies wanting to own the things that you have made, they will do anything they can to trick you into just giving them stuff, which is evil.
Crazy. I think what it comes down to is when you have a company that's number one, like reliant on art and like creativity to keep going, and number two, like what everyone considers is their dream because of I even use this term in VTubing, which is Disney magic. Yes. Whenever like something is
so much.
Yeah, whenever something is all sunshine and rainbows in the VTuber industry and everyone's pretending like nothing is wrong even though everything's on fire behind the scenes, I call that Disney magic.
Yeah, you're giving that company a free pass to get away with things because people will just be like, oh, well, that's fine because I'm working with X company, which is how I ended up in my weird NDA that I can't talk about until 28 situation where I was like, oh, I would love to have a corporate client. Don't fall for it. Don't do it.
Right. And I'm trying to like make that cautionary tale into the embodiment of a character because Toodles is doing nothing but good. Like she is the titular saint character where she's literally like doing nothing but like cheering up and providing medical support to children.
Yes.
And I kind of want to make it like the Spider-Man on the Children's Hospital wall case where like they got sued for including Disney-owned characters on the walls and stuff. I want it to have that same kind of feeling where it's like you're literally suing a clown.
Yeah, like you are suing somebody who can do no wrong, essentially. Who is you're gonna make a essentially, or they're making a martyr out of her.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, exactly. You're literally suing a children's entertainer for like what she created.
You're suing a child's creator who is helping children at one of the darkest times of their lives.
Exactly.
Like, crazy.
So that's kind of the idea behind Doodles, is just like, I want to make the most like cinnamon roll kind of character who's trying to do nothing but good, just to make Be Happy more of a twisty mustache villain without having to spell it out, you know?
Yeah. I think that's a good plan.
Yep.
But in my effort to not hold you hostage for 4 hours, it has been 3.5 still somehow.
That's okay. I mean, we had a good time, and it literally feels kind of weird just making one of the EG streams about me.
Why? I don't think it feels weird. What do you mean?
It feels weird to me.
Yeah, I exist as a VTuber because of you, so like every time I'm like, I can do a thing to help you back, I'm like, I should. I owe immense debt that I know is not actually that way, but like...
You don't owe me anything!
I know, I don't owe you anything, but...
Anything. You know what? You took the mantle, you lifted the burden from me of having to critique some of these designs. So if anything, you're doing me a favor.
We're both doing each other favors, but as a result, I'm always happy to take any opportunity to do a favor for you. To that. But yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on. I'm probably gonna go eat some pasta.
That's what I need to do. I'm hungry. I busted open the square cheddar flavored crackers because I was like, I need to eat.
Heck yeah. Thank you, Shrewmates, for all the collaboration, and thank you for following me. So many people decided to follow me today, so thank you.
Thank you, Bad Bunch, for also hanging out with us.
Yeah, the contributions to the designs. I'm really excited to like polish these up. You know?
Always really fantastic. I can't wait to see them. I can't wait to see.
Yeah. I will definitely share the final renders in EG's Discord and my Discord, and also the Game Project Discord. So if you're in any of those places, you'll be good.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, join the Discord if you want to post fan art or follow the project on Twitter. It's just you know, Agency VTuber.
Yeah, Agency VTuber. That's a crazy handle. I cannot believe you got that handle. How did no one have that?
I don't know. Just an Agency VTuber. I tried VTuber Agency first. That is taken.
Oh, that's taken, probably.
Agency VTuber isn't.
Crazy. Good work on the SEO.
Alright. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. There's no need to raid because I already did.
There you go.
So,
I'll raid on my end. I'll find somewhere to go.
Oh, yeah, we can raid together. Take care, Shrewmates and the Bat Bunch.
Thank you for being here.
Let's follow EG on out. Yeah.
Do you have anything to announce that's coming up? Because I'll be back here Monday doing character design crits. You know me, love them, the huge. Actually, wait, that's a lie. I won't be. It's Memorial, or not Memorial. It's Labor Day. I lied to you. I'll be back next Thursday.
Labor Day. Yep.
Labor Day, in the wise words of Vinny Vinesauce.
Oh, heck yeah. You know where I'm gonna be.
You know, yep, me too.
If I see your username in the giant scroll.
I don't even watch him as EG, but I'll, just for you, just so I can have a spot yam in the wild moment, I'll watch his EG.
Heck yeah. Alright, I'm gonna end on YouTube and then we're gonna raid out with EG on Twitch. So, bye-bye, Bad Bunch.
Bye, Bad Bunch. Let's see. Where will I send us? Just real quick. Is anyone doing, like, art stuff that might be a good place for me to go? I followed a bunch of new people recently, which is very good, for having more options for places to raid, which has been very helpful. I had to find a lot of new Say-So people.
Yeah, I'm trying. I saw your casting call for that.
Yes! I immediately got, like, 3 DMs after I posted that were, like, somebody who was like, do you hate 18+ creators? And I was like, no. I love and cherish them, but I just can't drop my audience off at them.
Right, can we both exist? Please?
Yes. It's so goofy. Me hit that button and hopefully, yeah, okay. I can't see my chat anymore because it's trying to raid me out, which is actually really evil that it does that, but I'm raiding Ilion. Ooh, it makes some really good, cute art. Sure, mates, I can't even see you to have a raid message, so I might not have my raid message until we get there, but I've faith that we do have a raid message happening in my chat right now. I know deep in my heart that you guys would do that. Alright, there we go. All is set up. I think we're ready to go.
All right. Thank you, everybody, so much.
Shroom you later. Bye.
Bye.
There we go. Weep. End YouTube stream.